wrestling fans, and welcome to Wrestling Gab. It's Monday, and that means it's time for Monday Night Raw. That's Dalitha. I am Travis.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Remind me to stick my hand down my shirt.
Let's get the paws down there.
Is your phone turned up or something?
Uh-oh. Do you hear it?
I could. I thought I heard
I don't know where. I don't even have it open.
Okay.
And there's not one open on there. Maybe on here? No? Nothing.
Oh! Excuse me.
Blessing
Sorry,
souls.
guys.
Blessing souls. Blowing out eardrums.
Sorry.
Whatever you gotta do.
Anyways, Walter, we'll see us later. Film is in the chat. Sophie's out there. P. Cole is with us tonight. Chris Akane's out there.
Hey,
And
Chris.
Zvirico is out there.
Hey.
Zvirico says Randy old theme was fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is his theme with Randy, right? Piccolo says, nice intro. Thanks, man. Film says, let's go woo. And Sophie said, hi, Gabbers. And also says tonight is the final live episode of Raw since they are going to tape for next week as well. Piccolo says, the demo god Travis and the Queen of Spades, Dalitha, a.k.a. ASMR Chip Goddess. Yes, I will be eating chips tonight. I am sorry for that.
The chip goddess. Oh, those hot ones you bought the other day.
Yes, I had a bag of them at my little work thing on Saturday, and they were actually kind of good. Not quite as good as the her jalapeno popper puffs, but not terrible.
So this is a tribute to Randy. I don't know if they're going to be doing this all throughout the night.
Oh, yeah, because it's his 20-year reunion or 20-year anniversary or whatever it is.
Or if that was kind of the it thing to do, and then bring him out now, give him a cake or whatever, and then send him on his way.
To where? Where's he going? That person said, hi,
Off
David and
the
Jamie.
screen. Oh, no, he's in the ring, so this is perfect.
Randy. Is he?
Well, not yet, but he will be in a second.
Robbie's in the chat. Hey, Robbie. Zavrico says, my prediction for today, Roman Reigns is coming to Raw. Ooh. Robbie says, hello, hi. Are you making sure your mic works, or am I supposed to be checking mine? Vindicator says,
Mic check,
old
mic
Travis just sitting there watching old Randy Orton tribute video.
Right.
All old people. Jacob Hagin is in the chat. Hey, Jacob says, hey, I'm at work again. But you're stopping in for a second, so hello. Have a wonderful night at work. If
All
you
right,
can
Randy
step in
dressed
again,
up
that'd
for
be
the
great.
occasion.
Right now, Randy Orton is coming out for his 20th anniversary.
He did wear a vest.
He dressed up nice, as nice as he can. Let's see. Piccolo says Boston brings out the brooms, baby. Jacob G says I have a mic so I can talk to you. LOL. Ooh.
Woo.
You could talk to us. What? That's great.
Mic check, mic
Robbie
check.
says, why would I need a mic if I'm texting on a chat?
Veer's out there being all nice to him. Look at, it's like literally their locker room. Even the bad guys were giving him.
It's 20 years. They should be nice to him. Zvirico says Riddle as MC, laughing. And Jacob says, that's my homie Randy. And Sophie says, I feel like the celebration of Randy's 20-year celebration segment is a 2022 version of This Is Your Life Rock from all those years ago. Vindicator says, I hope Randy retires at the end of 2022.
You got to get a couple more title runs, I think, before he goes.
Jacob says, hey, Vin. And Picole's like, I was in a stream last night and seen Backlash 04 with Randy versus Cactus Jack hardcore match.
Oh, boy. Back in the bloody days.
And Robbie says Matt Riddle is a joker and someone's gonna spoil this celebration.
You have to, right?
Well, can't they? I mean,
they
right?
Just can't be
Don't we
all
want them
happy
to?
and grateful. Looks like Carmella in the back right there.
Is that like his child that was saying best dad ever?
No idea.
They had a card that said best dad ever. Who knows? Sophie says, I think they aren't taping Raw and SmackDown in the UK because it might be expensive to do so. Jacob says, so they told me that I have to work on Friday since it is prom. Ooh.
Prom day. Gotta
clean up after all those snotty children throwing things around.
He was born in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Finding all their drug paraphernalia and drinking paraphernalia that they have everywhere.
Uh-oh. Drugs.
Drugs?
Drugs.
Well, it's a prom, so it makes sense. Right? No?
What kind of drugs did you do at prom?
I have no idea.
Jesus.
I don't know.
I didn't even think about
Ecstasy, I guess. Is that what the kids do nowadays?
At prom?
Why wouldn't they? Wouldn't that be fun? Rave at your prom? Rave. Sophie says, I'm confused. They said the taped episode of SmackDown they taped last week for this week is the go-home show for Mania Backlash. I guess.
I think
don't
Mania
know.
Backlash is in 2 weeks. Like about 12 days. So there should be 2 more SmackDowns.
Oh, how sweet. Because of him. Because of those guys, I'm here. Chris Akane says, kind of off topic, but I'm so happy because today I opened a pack of baseball cards. And aside from my Nolan Ryan obsession, I also have a Roger Clemens obsession and a card to go with my autograph jersey. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Now you gotta get your card signed. Jacob says, I have to just get trash out of classrooms, and they got in trouble at homecoming for snorting stuff. See, kids do drugs. Sophie's like, when is Mother's Day? Sometime in May.
It's the
May
same day as WrestleMania Backlash.
May 9th.
Nope.
May 8th.
11th.
May 11th. It can't be 11th. The 13th is a Friday.
7th. It's the 7th.
Oh. Is it a Saturday?
Jeez, okay. Keep doing the math until it lands on Sunday. 8th?
I said the 8th and you said no.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. Chris says, got to love them lucky sevens, 7 Cy Youngs, and 7 no-hitters. Nice.
Yeah, he's
lucky.
legit.
Jacob's like, May 8th, and Beagle's like, look up Google Calendar.
Right.
I don't really want to know.
Yeah, it's the 8th.
I guessed right. I'm so smart. Randy. Sophie says, whenever Randy turns on Riddle, they did a great job during the slow burn. Jacob says, yeah, you did. I agree with Talitha. Oh, that's really sweet. You guys are friends. Who's a friend? Jacob says, my dad's birthday is
Cody.
Wednesday. This Wednesday? That's pretty cool.
Second
Happy
generation.
early birthday to your dad. Sophie says the NFL announced yesterday for the first time ever they are going to do a triple header on Christmas Day.
Nice.
I will not be watching because it's dumb.
It's a long ways away.
Yeah, who gives a shit about Christmas? It's too far away to care about it right now.
Brought the good news bear.
You can start thinking about it like in September, like actually thinking about like the actual Christmas holiday.
I say right around June 25th. That's 6 months out.
No, that's just too soon.
No, that's perfect time.
No, dumb.
Get your lights up, start celebrating, get the music going.
Hugh and Sophie can be together because you guys are both like wanting time to fly by as fast as possible. Jacob says, let's go Ravens. Sophie's like, Cody does have history with Randy Orton. And Piccolo says, Cody gonna smack him in his face. He gave him a big fat hug, Piccolo, so I'm not sure he's gonna smack him yet. Kira says, Cody legacy.
It was legacy, this little group.
It's so amazing. These guys are
Triple
like
H gonna come out?
amazing.
Oh, Seth. Look at this outfit. He borrowed that from his wife, guaranteed.
Oh my fuck.
Those pants are definitely his wife's.
What the hell? What the fuck is he wearing? What the fuck? Oh my god. No, 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 no. He should have been wearing that on March 17th. Vindicator says Cody versus Randy should be Orton retirement match. Seth has to ruin it. Well, whoever wanted somebody to ruin it, it's Seth. Seth's ruining it. And then Travis wanted somebody to ruin it. So there you guys go.
I didn't want anybody to ruin it. It has to be done.
Somebody ruined everything.
It's not over yet.
Daz Reynolds in the chat. Hey, Daz says, hi, do you think we get a legend tonight? Randy
for him to
Orton
kill.
is a legend.
He happens to be the legend, so he's going to have to kick himself in the head.
Yeah, he's going to have to give himself an RKO out of nowhere. Jacob says, how long has Cody been wrestling? And hey, Daz. Delete meet my friend and brother, Daz. Hello, Daz.
Hey,
friend
Daz.
and brother. Nice to see you in our chat. Zavrico says, that's Seth for you, laughing. He wears something you will never dare to wear. You know what, Zavrico? I don't know. So he's worn some suits that our mod in our chat, Ravi, has been very excited about and probably would wear himself. Not surprising, he is from the UK. So, yeah, there's that. Daz says, hey, Jacob, how are you doing today? And Vindicator says, oh, Talitha hijacking Travis's catchphrase. Next week, you have to hijack Ayla's catchphrase. I didn't know she had one. Is it paprika?
Paprika.
I don't know what her catchphrase is. Jacob says, I am good, Daz. And Piccolo says, plot twist. Randy is the legend. Exactly. He is the legend.
He has to kick himself in the forehead.
Vindicator says, how's Leopold, by the way? Is he a Randy fan?
He got his second round of shots today.
He got his sharts today.
Oh, look at this.
Travis. Yes, he got his shots
Ezekiel
today.
is
So
in
he
the
is
ring, if you guys
sleeping.
didn't notice. So Kevin Owens probably going to show up.
Oh, God, why are you here? Why did you come? Why did you come? Why did you come?
Randy likes him. Nice to
It's
meet
like, nice to meet you. You're a nice guy. You got a firm handshake. Robbie says, Cody looking like a doorman at a fancy restaurant. Well, it's better. He looks better than that other weirdo in the ring. Look at
No,
Seth's
there
like
he comes.
touching him. Seth's like, oh, who's under there? What happened to your hair? Don't let him lie to your face like that. Daz Reynolds says, do you think Seth will turn on Cody in the next pay-per-view? Well, he's being mean to him right now, so it makes sense he's already done it. Pico's like ultimate Elias Ezekiel. Zavrico says, walk with Ezekiel. And Pepper Owens is in the chat. Liar! Jacob says, by the way, I am eating and you are making me laugh and I hope Randy RKO's Ezekiel. Well, don't choke on your food. I don't think Randy's going to do it. Kevin is having a meltdown.
Here comes
the Usos have to come up and ruin everything. So everybody was having a good party time, and the Usos brought the bad news bearer. Travis calls me the bad news bearer, but we all know who the real bad news bearers are. It's these dweebs. Bunch of losers out there.
Trash.
The garbage people showed up. Old Mr. Alcoholic.
Yeah, every time they show up to a party, the cops show up.
Zavrico says, told you, Uso's here. Vindicator says, look at Cody. He feels weird being a part of this three-ring circus. Way to run the epic Randy Orton smooch fest. Cody's just over there going, oh my God, seriously? This is how you guys are going to play this promo? This is so bad. So bad. Did they say bad words?
Must have.
They said bad words. They muted it.
Check
I
it.
didn't hear anything. Mute. Let's see. Bryce Pitts is in the chat. Hey, Bryce says, what up? I am here at Raw time. Yes, you are. You're here at Raw time.
That's our favorite WrestleMania or a Randy Orton moment is beating him at Backlash. It hasn't even happened yet.
Right? Like, what?
Their
Yeah.
future telling.
Future telling. Jacob Agee says, by the way, I am eating salad. You know, dude, I don't know if that will projectile to keep you, like, through the whole night. If you're
Oh,
having a
Adam
long
put
shift.
Pac-Man Pierce.
Salad is
We
not
need a little
very
six-man.
fortifying.
They're going to give us a little six-man maybe.
Tarnish.
8-man. It's an 8-man tag match.
Throw all the women in there too. Why not? Just throw everybody in there.
And it was 8-man. They're going AEW style tonight. Ezekiel. And RK Bro. Let's do it now. right
Kevin
now.
Owens is really excited
Oh,
about
main
beating
event.
up Elias.
That is the main event. Sorry, I spoke too soon.
Ezekiel's pants fit weird, so he has like a bubble butt.
Uh-oh, a little bit of a fight. Okay, out of nowhere.
Owens got the arcade road. Poor Ezekiel. Cody's like, it's okay, dude. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Piccolo says, quitting hating day one-ish. What? I'm never quitting hating.
Just quit hating day one. Oos.
I know. Daz Reynolds' message retracted. Jacob says, I have seen the Usos. Haven't we all the time, everywhere on... Oh, you're probably talking you've seen them in person.
Right.
At a club?
Did you see them in the...
Were they drinking and snorting coke?
Were they in jail?
Or in jail. Were you cleaning the jail? You're like, oh, there you guys are.
Up next.
Rico's like laughing my ass off, bubble butt. And Piccolo's like, Ezekiel is a face? Well, how would you not know that already? Jacob says, I told you that there was going to be an RKO. Well, of course. Anytime Randy's involved with stuff, that's what happens.
All right, we got Sonya Deville going up against the champ later on, or next when we get back from commercial.
Oh, is that happening next?
Yep, Sonya Deville.
Oh. Ayla's in the chat. Hey, Ayla.
Ayla's got a baby that has a birthday right now.
Hey. Happy birthday to
time.
Indigo out there. Old Indy. She's all old and washed up now. 2 and all. Poor kid.
It's all downhill from here.
Right? Just shit downhill. All of it. Jacob says, I saw them in person and they told me to shut up like the Miz.
Well, that's cool.
That's awesome. Did you write that down in your journal and then obsess over it for months?
That's what I would have done. Take a picture of that.
Zivrico says, Ayla, hey, and Robbie says, any decent matches on tonight? No.
Yeah, we got some good ones coming up. We have an 8-man tag team match going to be the main event. And up next, Sonya Deville's going to try to get that championship.
Yeah, like that's going to happen. Right. Luke's in the chat, though. Hey, Luke says, hi, all. Hello. Hello. Jacob says, hey, Ayla, and happy birthday, Indigo. Ayla says, yeah, she's an old lady now. I'm on my deathbed. I figured as much. Better just die already. Chris is like, Ezekiel, Jaxson, and Picole's like, oh, Ayla, hope your baby has a wonderful B-day. It's pretty much over now. She had her party over the weekend. It was like, we had our party yesterday. Spoiled rotten. Yeah, that's why I didn't get her anything.
Oh. Is that why?
No, actually, I was going to talk to you about something to do for him. That's not like crap, garbage stuff. Things they don't need. Stuff. Robbie says, Ayla, yeah, defo old, LOL.
Can Sonya win that championship?
Can what?
Sonya win the championship.
No, they won't let her.
They won't do it. I wish they would. I wish they'd figure out a way to have it happen.
They won't allow her to win. They just won't let her. They won't allow her to win anything. They're like, no. No. Because we have to deal with having what's-her-face that everybody wants to be the,
I don't know how many people really want her to be champion, but she is champion.
I think all of them do.
I don't say her name, so if you haven't noticed.
The worstest? The worstest champion ever.
She talks about a lot of qualities, but you never hear her talk about smartest.
That's pretty sad. Maybe that person should work on those things. Go back to skew.
Got too far to go.
Jacob says, I had my niece's birthday, Lula May birthday on Easter. That's cool. Lula May, huh? Hey, look! It's Sonya. Where's Matthew?
Sonya's already out there. We missed her entrance.
Yeah, she didn't even get a fucking entrance.
She winked at you.
I don't think she winked at
It had to have been at you because
I'm pretty
she's
sure
a gay.
it's not at anybody but whoever she likes, and I'm probably not that person. Not at all. Looks like, how are you and Trav?
Doing good.
I'm tired. And I don't really want to be here.
You have more energy than you did last week.
Robbie says, Sonya, what's she going to do, really?
Well, I'm
Stand
hoping
there?
somehow she can maybe injure her or somehow get this W.
Maybe
even
just
if
rip her hair off. Boy,
even
that
if
would
it's
be
a
fantastic.
disqualification victory, I'm okay with it. I know Becky is back tonight, but I have an idea that Becky's going to be wrestling Asuka moving forward. We're going to see Asuka come back tonight. That's the big rumor.
That's the big rumor. That's right.
We probably are going to see Mustafa Ali again. That's another big rumor that's happening.
Why would
we'll
he?
see.
I thought he hated
I
everything.
just hope that Vince buries. I mean, like, literally, he comes out as the squash against somebody. Like,
have Veer beat him up.
Veer just decimates him. Like, for the next month, have Veer come out and beat him in 30 seconds.
And when you were saying about Asuka, Pico is also saying, sources were saying Asuka and Ali might be coming back soon. So you guys are both on that page. Robbie says, Coley, yo, and Jacob says, how is my buddy Leopold? He had some shots today. He had to go to the doctor.
He's sleeping
and get his
right now. Hopefully
shots,
he wakes up in the next 3 hours.
So he's sleeping. He's sleeping. Vindicator says, I actually like seeing Sonya on my TV without her kissing the butt of the Spawn. Jacob says, hey, Robbie, what up? And Vindicator says, so Travis, how come you dislike the worstest? I'm just going to say.
Oh, you can say her name.
Oh.
I've never been a fan.
Says,
I don't like that they put the title on her a year ago, and then they did it again. They made the same mistake.
Yeah, it's garbage. Let's see. Jacob says, I thought Ali wasn't in WWE again.
But I refuse to be negative, so I will still talk about her. I'm just not going to call her by her name.
So, Jacob, he wanted his release, and Vince denied him everything out of his contract.
Sonya is in a side headlock.
He cannot get out of his
throws
contract.
her into the ropes.
Vince won't allow it.
A big shoulder block. Yeah, for the next, 3 years or so.
Rob is like, Jacob, how's you? And Luke says, I'm trying to figure out why I'm watching Raw, but it's in Spanish. I don't have the Spanish audio option on. LOL.
Well, mine's in.
Are you watching it through an app? Because sometimes when we're watching SmackDown through the app or on Peacock sometimes, they'll have the Spanish commentators and we'll be like,
oh, why didn't it start?
Well, it doesn't count anyways. Nothing's going to happen that's worth even...
So Sonya just got counted out?
And the bell just rang, didn't it? Oh. Did she get counted out already?
Arguably the dumbest thing to ever happen? No, she's the GM. She can change that.
Can't see it because my body wiped it up.
Yes, restart this.
Pico says, shots, 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 shots. And Sophie says, did you hear Elon Musk is now the owner of Twitter? It was announced today. I don't know if he's quite
Come on, Sonya, do something. Hit her with a chair or something.
Is he quite the owner yet? I thought they still had... Oh, did they...
I'm pretty sure it cleared today around 5 o'clock
Eastern.
But I'm not sure.
Jacob says, Ravi, I am at work. Ravi says, Sonya looking rusty, but might pull up. And Chris says, Sonya looks so hot tonight. Sophie says, here comes the new women's champ, Sonya, since WWE likes to make people lose in their hometowns.
We would love to see it, but I just don't think that's going to happen.
Not ever going to happen. Jacob's like, Luke, you need to know Spanish. Ayla says, it's because you're tired, Luke. Take a nap and it'll be in English when you wake up. Robbie says, yeah, Jacob, it is going well. Luke says, no, it's on the USA channel, LOL. Robbie says, trust Sonya to make a meal out of it.
She's going to get disqualified right here.
Jacob says, I guess, Robbie, I have to stay 3 more hours.
I am pausing the timer each time they ring the bell. No disqualification match. Shh. She's like, shh.
Yeah. Thank you, Sonya. A foreign object. Her hair.
Sonya telling the truth.
The truth finally came out. Thank you. No other woman has ever used their hair as a weapon while they're wrestling. Why should she be allowed to?
Hit her with the chair again, over and over and over.
Just a whole bunch.
Oh, she's telling somebody to come out. Uh-oh, Queen Zelina and Carmella, they're back together. I thought
really quite.
Zelina Vega was beating her up right before she left. Jesus.
I have no idea what's happening right now. There's a
It's
commercial.
a no disqualification match happening. But now it is commercial break time, so definitely interesting what's
Robbie's
happening.
like, trust Sonya to make a meal out of it. Jacob says, I guess, Robbie, I have to stay 3 more hours. Jacob says, hey, Chris. Robbie says, be over soon, Jacob. And Pico says, sorry, Luke, it happened to me before. Sophie says, sometimes my TV does weird things after I go back to normal TV. Robbie says, but I'm happy with Essek getting clarted. Wham. And Luke's like, this is highly annoying. Just
mute it and we'll tell you what's happening.
Just put the closed captions on and they should be in English.
And they're like 3 minutes behind on wrestling. It's like, if you try to read it, you'll be way behind.
Jacob says, remember, Carmella got married.
She
Looks
did.
like, anyways, sorry I wasn't here for SmackDown. Me, Jade, and her sister were in KC for Comic-Con. Oh, you guys decided to go to the States, huh? That's nice. Went to some Comic-Con, did you? Cool beans. Did you guys get back and be in quarantine for a minute? Chris says Sonya being so evil. Pickle's like, you say that like it's been months ago. What? Oh, that Carmella got married?
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago or so.
It was yesterday. Just kidding. It was yesterday. It's just yesterday. Beer drinking on the TV. It's all about beer. Rob is like, I'm watching it on the USA Network and it's in English for me. Jacob says, will you tell Chris I said hey?
Hey.
So like Chris like totally like Jacob is like saying hello. So like if you guys aren't talking to each other, like I don't want to play the like in between game. I mean, oh, that's amazing. What? My bad. Betty Ford. What the? Eleanor Roosevelt. They're like, let's show all these D bitches.
Betty Ford. She started a clinic for people that are drunk.
Yeah, because she was a fucking drunk. She's goddamn alcoholic drunk. And she's like, look at all these fun things I've done. So I can help myself. Jacob says, Chris is a good guy. Chris says, so, like, I don't, like, have to, like, say hi to everyone. Heel turn. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I don't want to be involved in your guys' tiffs. So, if you guys want to talk to each other, you're going to have to chat at each other, and I'm not going to read those chats. Luke says, actually, yes, we got back this morning, got tested negative, and now we are in 7-day quarantine, which is fine. I'm so worn out from being around so many stupid people, I need a quarantine. I was like, you should know alcohol is overrated.
Overrated.
I don't know, but you could probably talk to the Uso who gets constantly arrested and put in jail for it. I bet you he
His
could
name
tell
is
you.
Jimmy.
Oh, also that Hardy Boy guy. He does the same thing. I bet you they know what it's like. I personally don't know.
Just old Jeff.
Yeah, that guy.
He'll take anything to ease his pain.
Chris says, just kidding, man. Hello, Jacob. Olo.
This is just dumb at this point. We got a 3-on-1, and you know what's her name's going to end up winning this anyways.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's
just
lame. Dumb. It's very dumb.
I'm going to eat my chips instead.
Very bad storytelling
this is
here.
A really terrible, awful,
it would be different
match.
if they beat her.
Right?
Oh, Zelina goes over the top.
They look kind of gross. Look at them. Don't they look kind of yucky? They look like they got
They look like Captain
bugs.
Caveman's stick.
They look like they have bugs all over them.
Uh-oh, here it is. See, Sonya, you're so bad that even with 2 people helping you, you can't beat.
Mm-hmm.
You can't win that championship.
Robbie says, great, Luke, LOL. And Jacob says, Chris, I am famous on YouTube. I have to get back to work, homie. You better get back to work.
Oh, her hair came off? Or was that Zelina's? I think that's Zelina's hair in the corner.
Oh, bummer.
Oh! We're not lucky enough to have a new champion. See? Oh, that would have been great.
It was like, delete the psh, whisper. Can you tell Luke I said, fuck off? Luke, Ayla says, fuck off. Just so you know. Chris says, LOL, literally a handicap match.
Yeah, it would be cool if it paid off in the end, but I guarantee it's not going to.
I think it's more of a handicap match for Sonya.
Well, it's definitely crippling Sonya's career, not hurting Esther's.
Looks like, wait, why is chat talking to me through you? It was Ayla. I don't know what's going on.
See?
I'm sure she's being facetious.
Just looks dumb. And there's the 3.
Boo!
Little 8-minute.
Boo!
Oh,
Lame!
let's Uber babyface it.
Lame! Lame! Boo! What a dumb
It
bitch.
happens.
Dumb. Fucking dumb. Dum-ba-da-dum-dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum.
Hey,
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
could be the dumbest.
She is the dumbest. This is the dumbest. It's the dumbest. It's happening. The Women's Championship has become the dumbest on Raw. Thank you so much, WWE, for fucking up the women's division even more. You guys are so great.
Well, I wouldn't say the whole division's bad. If Becky has a really good feud there with Asuka or anybody.
I said fucking it up. I didn't say it was terrible. I said fucking it up. Mm-hmm.
Sonya, just strip her of her title and make a tournament.
Robbie says that DDT might have knocked some sense into Esta or not. Luke says, what the fuck did I miss this time? I don't know. Nothing. You know Ayla loves you. Jacob says, I may be in later.
Edge.
Okay. Okay, geriatric time. This is awesome. Geriatrics. It's my favorite. Where's his rascal? Do you think that throne he sits on is a rascal? It's motorized and he can just zoom it down everywhere?
No.
I bet it is.
No.
I bet it's his rascal. That's his rascal. That is now his rascal. Mm-hmm.
He's probably your age.
No.
I don't know.
Nope. I am young. Completely. Jacob says, have a good one, Luke. Sophie says, with them doing Roman versus Drew for Mania Backlash, that means we are going to see them fight for back-to-back pay-per-views the next 4 months.
It definitely could happen.
The film says, hi, Jacob H. Thumbs up. And Vindicator says, Sonya won't be a champ until Spawn, Bex, Rhea, and Bianca retire. Sophie says, I'm surprised and shocked. And Chris says, plus, why the fuck would Zelina and Mella help Sonya? Probably because she told them they had to. And Luke says, guess who showed up at Comic-Con with Booker T and Jerry Lawler? Was it Liv? Did you get to kiss her butthole? Did you guys get to lick it?
You're so gross.
Ayla's like, I'm not facetious, I'm Hispanic. Facetious means sarcastic, sweetie. Facetious. Sophie says, I thought Zelina and Mella were broken up a couple weeks ago.
Exactly.
They're not together, guys.
They were just working together as a team.
They didn't really like to work together. Did you see how they came down out? They were all mad at each other. I don't know why you guys thought that they were helping each other. Luke said, as a surprise special guest, there was no announcement for this guest. LOL. Chris says, Ayla, that explains a lot. And Vindicator says, 24/7 title is still the worst. Robbie says, D, loving Raw tonight, I can tell. Sophie says, what's the point of the 24/7 championship? I don't understand. You know, I'm pretty much sure I like that championship better than the women's title at this point. I would rather see fucking 24/7
the women's
shit.
title for the past how many years?
At least ever since they brought dumbass Ronda Rousey into it. It's been fuck shit.
Right, but Becky giving it to Asuka, stupid. That was dumb.
She was prego. And she won Money in the Bank.
Right. Then the title went to obscurity. It went away. Like nobody.
Through a pandemic.
Nobody heard. You can call it that.
So did the men's.
Drew McIntyre lost his title and won it back during that. It wasn't not used.
The most boringest thing ever.
Asuka was put in a tag team. And she was world champion. Then the title was taken away from her. And then it became sort of relevant. And now it's just irrelevant again. But we can bring it back. Bring back the relevancy.
Vindicator says, Ayla, what's your catchphrase? Someone in a red shirt wants to steal it. Do I? Ravi says, Ayla, you're defo something. JVD is in the chat. Hey, JVD says, what up, piffs and piffettes? And Chris says, Edge is just copying House of Black. And Luke says, God, I wish it was Liv. LOL. But it was damn near close to Liv. Pickle says, JVD, I'm a piffer puff. And Ayla's like, piff, piff, fish. And JVD's like, Pickle, laughing. And Luke says, it was Bliss and her husband, and they joined Booker T for his discussion panel.
Yummy.
Why the fuck was he even involved? He doesn't do wrestling. That's bullshit. Why was her husband even involved? That's lame.
Just rainbows tonight.
So now she can't even go anywhere without her. Oh, I have to take my husband with me everywhere I go. Ew, I'm a wrestler. Do you want to come to the Wrestling Comic-Con with me, honey? Ugh, barf.
Holy Hannahs.
Can we just get rid of her, too? I don't ever want to see her on TV anymore. I think I'm done watching anything to do with Bliss. The way they pull her character is stupid. I don't want her coming back and trying to revamp herself and something else with a tag team of shit. I just don't want to see it anymore. I think I'm done. I'm done with Bliss. Completely done.
Sunshine and rainbows.
You wanted me here. I'm just being my honest self. I can always leave.
So try to be as negative as you can and then leave.
I can always leave.
There.
See, they don't like each other. That was them not liking each other. Oh my gosh, she slapped her. Oh.
She doesn't have a jacket on. No, she's not. Not right now.
Wow.
Oh.
They should have been like, you should just find me, bitch, and then punched her right in the face. That would have been hilarious.
Zelina Vega's just ready to give up her baby.
No, no ripping of hair, no slapping, no scratching, just literally a big old fucking punch in the face.
Tyson Fury uppercut. Uh-oh, their lights are going out.
That will be easy to remember. Pico says Asuka versus Bayley and Sasha was legit. Robbie says, great, Luke.
There they are.
Says, I feel like they have bigger plans for Roman and Drew for the UK pay-per-view. If they push that feud up by 4 months, like Drew could fight Tyson Fury and Roman possibly could fight Cody.
Lots of things could happen. I don't know if Tyson Fury will join the WWE again.
He's a heavyweight champion, and he just defended his title this last weekend.
Yeah,
Fuck that crap.
There's a good possibility he's forfeiting his belts.
Why?
Because he's done.
Chris says Bliss should have been champ when she beat
He said,
Asuka.
We'll see.
Piccolo says, that's awesome, Luke. And JVD says, so what are we having for dinner tonight, LMAO? I'm having jalapeno cheddar Cheetos.
Crunchy.
Sophie says, Bliss
might be good if they
is
were
one
big,
of the...
fluffy ones, huh?
I told you, they're not this, like, I don't think they would be. Because those other ones are jalapeno poppers, so they have, like, creaminess to them. So they're way better, the puffy ones. These are okay, though. They aren't horrible. Sophie says Bliss' husband is one of them is his best friends. And Chris says now Bliss is like Sammy and Ty. And Ravi says Alexa is washed up anyways. And looks like her husband and Booker are actually good friends for years. Maybe that's why he was there.
They're making fun of Kane.
I didn't know that they even had friends. They're not allowed to have friends. So if it's like Sonya versus Bianca, it doesn't seem like this feud isn't over by a long shot. And JVD says, yes, I agree, Dilitha. I'm done with Bliss and Ronda Rousey.
They're making fun of them, the fans.
That's funny.
That's just blasphemy. Why are you using big words now? Talking about Kane.
Oh. Robbie says, are these three going to be a faction? No. Miniker says, Dilitha, will you walk out on future Bliss matches like I do with Dr. Faker?
No.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to fucking leave. Travis has me chained up in the seat. Piccolo's like, Dark Alexa with the freaky powers. Meh. Films like, it's armpit time. No armpits, honey. You missed out on all the armpits are gone. Chris says, Big Daddy Sonya. And Robbie says, I would rather sleep than listen to Booker T chat. Film says, I love when WWE women's armpits. And JVD is laughing. And Chris is like, Sonya, slap me.
He wants AJ.
This whole thing is just weird.
You think you're gonna hit your phenomenal forearm?
Oh my god. Ugh, film. Armpit stripper Carmella got slapped by the armpit lesbian Sonya Deville. That's lovely. Vindicator's like, wait, but why did Sonya slap Mella? Officials can't do that. Should be a suspension without pay.
You know, she is pushing her boundaries, and I would assume she's gonna get fired here pretty soon.
Isn't Adam Pearce grooming Drew Gulak to be his, like, assistant?
Wacky? Maybe.
He said that last week or whenever that happened. I was here. It happened.
Can you imagine in today's world if they took a woman out of a position and gave it to a man?
By grooming him. Sophie says The Undertaker did an interview and the interviewer asked him your thoughts on Kenny Omega. Undertaker had the best reaction. He asked who. Robbie says JVD, yo, Pico's like, sounds good, D. JVD says, I had a chicken, bacon, and ranch on pita. Ew, on a pita?
Here's
Why
beer.
a pita? Like, are they better with other things? I've only had gyros on pitas. Never, like, sandwiches. It's weird. I've had, you know, Indian tacos.
Oh, crap.
Not Indians from India. Native American Indians here. They call them Indian tacos. But it's like taco meat and it's on a scone. Have you guys ever had one of those? They're pretty good. Not quite like a pita, though. Not like a pita.
Yeah, my grandma makes them.
I bet she does. They're probably delicious, too, because she's authentic.
She's an Indian.
Exactly. She's totally authentic. Robbie says JVD, Alexa, and Rhonda are both washed, you know, like that. And Chris says Edge is also copying Kross with, like, the whole scales of judgment. And JVD's like, what up, Robbie? And Robbie's like, chillin', JVD, you. JVD says, Robbie, same here. And Luke says, this chat talks so much negative crap on WWE wrestlers, but has no reasoning for all the hate. At least when Dalitha talks smack on them, she has a reason, even if the reason is crazy. Are you calling me crazy?
Here, hold me.
Are you calling me crazy? Are you calling me crazy?
Loco in the
calling me crazy? Mm-hmm.
He's crazy in that.
Sophie says this is a new version of the Brood, and Pico's like, oh, I had some smothered pork chops. Ooh, smothered pork chops. That sounds good. That means they were smothered in some kind of sauce. What was the sauce?
Unless they smothered the pig before they killed him.
Ooh, maybe they killed him by smothering him.
Yeah. And
oh, that's what you meant by smothered pork chops. My bad. Robbie's like, Luke, it is what it is, man. Just allow it, man. And it was like, Luke, calm down. It looks like so many people in here do nothing but community about WWE. I like community better than complaints, so we're going with community. They do nothing but community about WWE. Maybe some of you should just stop watching WWE and go touch grass.
Yeah.
I think we should just let people have their opinions. Yeah. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. So if it's like, we know this is leading to AJ and a partner versus Edge and a partner at a future pay-per-view. Edge's partner, my friend, is Damian Priest, if you haven't fucking noticed or given a shit.
AJ needs a partner.
I don't care about AJ. Who's his partner going to be?
That's what they're saying. That was the comment.
AJ and a partner versus Edge and a partner. Edge and a partner. Edge's partner will be Damian Priest. Now you just have to guess who's AJ's partner is going to be.
Moss.
It can't be. They hate each other.
Put them back together.
You can't because he's being managed by what's his dumb fuck.
MVP.
Robbie says, Luke, we let you touch grass instead. Ew, why would you? It looks like touch grass, like pet it. Like go outside with it. Ooh, the grass.
What if you're sweating and you
so
touch it
green.
and then it's itchy the rest of the day?
Right? Chris was like, Vera.
He hopes you guys have an itch. Because you're allergic to grass, because everybody is.
Not green grass, but wild grass. Like if you go out in the fields around here and it touches your legs. I don't like wearing shorts because of it. Like that kind of grass, like they're in. It's like all all like itchy. Just eat it. It's fine. It tastes like chicken.
They do taste good. Rattlesnake. I don't know how to prepare them though.
Just like you would anything else.
I can't. So I have killed the snake, cut its head off, and tried to peel the skin off of it. Couldn't do it. I ended up just throwing it away.
Did it move so much?
No, the knife wouldn't cut it, and it was super sharp. Like they're like Satan's serpent or something. I don't know what they are. Theory. Mandy Rose. Who's he going up against?
Pickles like I haven't had scones since I lived in Tacoma. You're fucking missing out, my friend. You need to go get some scones, bitch. Brother says opinions, build chat, go figure. Looks like maybe that's why I'm a more well-adjusted human. I do other things besides bitch about things. I don't think you're very well-adjusted sometimes. You spotlight a lot. JVD is laughing and Luke's like, yes, I am, Jalitha. You're crazy. You're crazy. You are crazy.
So this is 2 weeks ago, in case you guys didn't know. And then Veer, the last 2 weeks, has been wrestling nobodies.
I don't want to know.
And now he's back to Dominik or something. What are they showing us tonight?
Chris says you should have seen AEW Dark. Suzuki killed QT Marshall. Like, killed him like he's dead?
Like QT died?
Like QT Marshall's actually dead? That's horrible. That is really bad.
Should have been front page news.
And they showed it on TV? What the fuck?
They showed freaking...
Vindicators like grass is hazardous with ants, worms, bacteria, dog poop. I can't subject myself to that, so calling out WWE will just have to be due for now.
Uh-oh. Sam Smothers.
Clap, clap. Robin says, yeah, D defo crazy, but wouldn't want her any other way. People's like mushroom gravy. Travis took it. Doc. But it made sense, right?
So is this Sam Smothers here?
His name is Smothers?
Yeah.
He smothers people with his body.
Oh,
he ain't going to get it done this time, though.
$1 million arm.
Rob was like, Vin, you know it. LOL, Vin's like, who? And JVD's like, AJ Styles would probably team with Balor. Chris says AJ and Finn Balor or Demon Balor. And Piccolo says, I enjoy grass touching. It soothes my soul. Are we talking about the green grass that's outside? Or are we talking about other stuff?
45 seconds.
Maui wowie. Robin says AJ Styles better on his own, in my opinion. Luke says, I'm interested to see if anything happens between Liv and Rhea. All week they have been posting pictures of them together, but they always scratch out the other in the pics.
Yeah, I've seen that all week on
Piccolo
Twitter.
says, LOL, get that checked out. It's not grass. JVD says, yes, my neighbors will totally think I'm normal petting my grass. You should go out there to start petting your grass.
You're like, hey, grass.
The mod in the chat said that I should touch my grass.
They'd be like, what?
And talk to it.
What's a chat? What's a mod?
It was like, my opinion is I don't want to pet the grass, mainly because bugs. I'll just complain instead. JVD's like, hey, look, good answer. And he was like, WWE sucks. Vinegar is like, LOL, Liv is no longer an obsessed fan of Rhea. Luke says, and why did they change Casey Catanzaro to Katana Chance?
Because it was her real name. They couldn't. You cannot. He sent out a memo. You are no longer allowed to use your real name.
Why is that, Luke? I bet you can answer this question for me because even I know the fucking answer, and I'm not even a fan of WWE. Hence my complaining. So you tell me why you think the answer is. Film says, Ms. Steve,
Sam
how's
Smothers
your day going, friend? Fantastic.
Could die any moment.
He's going to be smothered. He's being smothered.
Rey Mysterio should come out and save him.
But not with mushroom gravy. He's being smothered with curry.
That sounds somewhat racist somewhere. Like undertones of it.
Depending on where Veer's from.
It's from India.
Is he Indian? From India?
Yes.
Curry.
And now we're banned.
Whatever. They love curry. It's part of
I don't
their
even
food.
know what curry is. It sounds racist.
It's Curry, and it's a sauce. It can be hot or mild, yellow, red. It's in other cultures, too. It's in Japanese culture. It's in Thai culture.
Curry.
It's part of their food.
Curry.
That's not racist. Pickle
Here
is
comes
not
Moss.
racist. Exactly.
You guys, this is an arm wrestling competition.
He smothered him in curry.
Hopefully you guys like arm wrestling competitions, but this is Moss versus Bobby Lashley in an arm wrestling match.
Robbie's like, that's just a shitty name. Film says, Ayla, did you get my question? I don't want to repeat myself and be broken. Film, you're just going to have to give up on Ayla. I don't think she wants to talk to you, sweetie. Robbie's like, who's the jobber in the blue? Smothers. Old Smothers. Vinegar
Yeah, his
says,
name's Sam Smothers.
His name was Sam Smothers.
Yeah, Sam's going
to have to change his name to Sam has been smothered.
Sam been tapped out.
Vindicator says 2 weeks without Dominik Mysterio has been an absolute joy. That is my positive WWE comment for the week or month. Let's put it for the quarter because I don't think that any more positive will come out of it. Film says, hey, Ravi, happy Monday. Ravi says, D defo knows about petting grass. JVD says, I should make a TikTok of me petting the grass. Why, you should! And send it to Wrestling Gap. Looks like, LOL, now I want chat to go out and pet grass and record it. I'm fucking doing it. I'm going to go out.
The funnier thing would be
grass.
to go get grass and bring it back in and pet it while you're doing the stream.
Next time you go over and do the neighbor's yard, keep me some grass. I'll do it.
There was grass this long in Lola's. I was like,
Just little patches of it.
Yeah,
so
just one little patch. It was like this big. Like that tall.
I was like, film big up. And Vindicator says, Travis, Sam Smothers looks a little bit like Silver from AEW, huh?
A little bit. I was thinking that, and he also looked like Ryback a little bit with that bald head. Obviously not as strong as those two, but... Ryback said that WWE has ruined their social media push.
Say that again?
Ryback said that WWE has ruined his social media push.
Ooh.
Like, they control it. They control his stuff. And so he can't do what he wants to do on social media.
That's nice. Just make a new name. Ayla says, do it, JVD, just like a normal day, whisper. And whisper sweet nothings to it, too. Robbie's like, Bobby ready to roll. And Luke says, I'm pretty sure it's because Vince can't own their real names, so he changes them in order to own their gimmicks. Perfect! Correct!
He puts
you win a prize!
He puts all that time and money into them, and he wants to invest in just in case they become a superstar.
Yep.
That
Pickles
they can't
says,
go somewhere else and take it with them.
Yep, exactly. Pickle's like, not racist, LOL. Robbie's like, D, that's so stereotypical of you, LOL. Robbie, just because your Indian parents were raised in a different area and do not eat a lot of curry.
You got called out.
Pickle's like, Thai curry, woohoo. That's just, I've heard that shit's hot, some of it. Ayla's like, Travis, it's a seasoning. And Film's like, hey, Pickle, happy Monday. And Luke says that Thai curry is so damn good. It's too spicy for me, guys. I'm a big baby. And most of Thai curry, they put fucking fish sauce in it. No, thank you. Nope. JVD says, LOL, Ayla, yes, I should, and do it when my neighbors are outside. I was like, okay, Misty, thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it. And as Ayla says, she can't see your comments because you blocked her. So in order to talk to her, Film, you're going to have to find a way to unblock her out of your own stuff. See? You see that? It goes both ways. Vindicator says, no interest in men's arm wrestling. Now, if it was Liv versus Sasha, then my eyes would be glued. So I'm taking a 30-minute break. Chris says, Amos is coming to WWE 2K22 tomorrow on Dick.
Nice. He's riding a dick, huh?
Oh, it's DLC. I don't know what that means, but I like Dick better. Pickle's like, thanks, Phil. How are you enjoying Raw? It's like, please, JVD, laughing. And Pickle's like, all these TikTok trends, but it'll happen if you post. Oh, my God. And then it would be a trend, and you'll trend it. Oh, my God. And people will be like, I pet my grass. Why is this guy petting his grass?
Because he's as crazy as Talitha.
Roberto Lozano says, Edge and Damian Priest, I don't know. Are they doing a new Ministry of Darkness? It looks like it.
It is, and they already brought that up, the Brood stuff.
Ayla says, whisper to the grass how much WWE sucks, JVD. Always like JVD Ayla will pet the grass with you. And Sophie says, every time they hinted at a Shinsuke Roman feud, they drop it that quickly.
Well, because Shinsuke's not on that level.
It's because
It
you
doesn't
keep
make a
bringing
lot
it
of
up,
sense.
Sophie. Maybe if you stop bringing it up, maybe they'd actually do it and follow through.
That's magical thinking. But it sounds cool. Here it is.
Well, aren't you all in the WWE fantasy world magical thinking? Chris says, where is do drop? And JBD says, Ayla laughing. And Sophie says, have you tried ketchup potato chips? It tastes weird, but awesome. No, but I have taken Ruffles potato chips before and dipped them in ketchup, so I'm pretty sure it's the same fucking taste.
I want to see how this table is going to contain these two. Bobby Lashley's arms aren't that long. And that's a normal table. So Moss's arm's going to be like this before he even gets started.
Does he have to, like, get down on his knees to do it?
He's going to have to, yeah.
Weird. Very weird. Pico's like, I was raised on fish sauce. It slaps. I'll take your word for it. I'm not a fan. I don't like fish taste. I don't like fish smell. I don't like anything fish. I don't even like the smell of the ocean because it smells like dead fish.
She doesn't like the beach because it's fish poop.
It smells.
There's a fish. It's really pretty. It swims around and eats
shells. It's
shells.
called a parrotfish, and they eat coral and poop it out, and it's sand. Literally, you guys, when you go to the beach, you're walking around in fish shit constantly. You're like, oh, where's this fish? Oh, this fish shit's in places it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that fish shit is in places it shouldn't be.
See, her happiness doesn't just carry over into other sports of wrestling. It's
everything in life.
It all encompasses.
I am here to entertain all. And myself. Because, like, DLC... No, Dick. Dick sounds better. So, if it's like... So, they... Doing arm wrestling like they did with the Bobby Braun feud. I guess. And JVD's laughing. And Chris says, DLC stands for downloadable content.
Yeah, we got that subscription to it, so we should get it also tomorrow. We just have to get on there and download it.
Down-inable content. Dick. Robbie says ketchup-flavored crisps were a thing in the UK. They started in Canada, Robbie. UK's can't take credit for that crap. Canada had it first. So there you go. Not you.
I put ketchup on everything when I was a kid, so I probably started it.
So I had a cousin that stayed with us. My brother and I never did this. And she would dip her potato chips in ketchup. And we were like, that actually looks really good. So we started dipping our potato chips in ketchup.
My favorite was mashed potatoes with ketchup.
No. Fried mashed potatoes, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely.
But mashed potatoes right out of the pan that are like all hot and buttery, no ketchup. Maybe
look at the size difference here.
Ooh, if you put the mashed potatoes on your meatloaf and the meatloaf already has ketchup on it,
there you go.
That would be okay.
Because it's cooked.
Yeah.
Look at the size here. I'm going to see the arm size. Look at this. Look at Bobby's hand. Look how small Bobby's hand is.
Does he have a hand?
I am timing this arm wrestling competition. The leverage would clearly go to Moss.
So if it says, I thought that 8-man tag would be turned into a 20-man tag match to celebrate Orton's 20-year anniversary. Film says, and I hate to be the only one saying this, is Bliss not here on Raw still? No, she's gone away forever. She's never coming back. I'm throwing out the rumors now.
Oh, Bobby! Don't call it a comeback!
Doritos and ketchup is pretty good, the nacho cheese ones.
Uh-oh. Back and forth, over the top. He needs his hat so he could turn it backwards so he can do over the top. You ever seen that with Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah.
He needs to be fighting for his kid right now.
That's right. Bring it from your girded loins, my friend. Girded loins. Chris says Shinsuke is on that level. It's just they don't push
He won it!
But this isn't New Japan. So I guess that's why you think he's not on Roman level. Piccolo says, Chris, that sounds kind of racist on your part because Shinsuke's not in New Japan. That's why Travis thinks he's not on that level. I think it's because they don't push Shinsuke in that direction to be in that level.
He has main evented WrestleMania.
He has
But
headlined a match at WrestleMania.
it
He
was a
should
long
be a
time ago.
champion. Why wouldn't they put him as a champion? But they haven't built him up
Look
to
at
be
this.
with Roman. So right now it's kind of like, eh.
Lashley just getting destroyed in there by the giant.
T. Cole's like, you can buy ketchup chips in the Oriental markets. I prefer shrimp snaps. Piccolo's like, I'm going to
He's
bring
choking
out
the life out of him.
all the caca food. He needs that Sam
Oh.
Smothers out there. Just put him on top of him and smother him with mushroom gravy.
Ew.
Robin's like, Bliss is done with wrestling. Film says, I want my armpit hit Big Goddess Bliss on WWE TV. Sophie says, remember the SmackDown after Mania where Roman beat up Shinsuke? It seems like that who Roman was going to feud with next.
Yeah, it would have made a little bit of sense. But like I said, Nakamura hasn't done anything. It's hard to have him be in the main event when he hasn't done anything.
Film says, yes, people. Yes, I'm joining my Monday Night Raw so
Oh,
far.
shit.
Thank you for
That table is heavy.
asking. Oh,
Thick
enjoying.
and heavy.
Oh,
Oh.
Robin says, thanks for the warning, D. That'll give you another
No.
warning. There's some
Oh.
horrible things going on the TV right
He is
now.
smashing his neck, his chest, his stomach, his arms. That table weighs 1,000 pounds.
Piccolo says, the only thing that bothers me at the beach are jellyfish. They suck. Because they sting you, and then you have to have somebody pee on you.
Into that shoulder, that
That's
surgically
why.
repaired shoulder.
Robbie says, this will turn out well.
Everybody, Bobby Lashley needs your prayers.
Oh, no. JVD is like, I never liked ketchup. And Bryce says, say I have to go. I'll see you guys later. JVD, are you a barbecue sauce kind of guy? Sophie says, Cody appearing twice in one night for his 4th week back in the WWE. I guess when he was part of AEW, he wasn't used on TV that much.
Oh, shit, he ripped the floor.
You are going to be fined for that, sir. Robin says, chips with TK or curry sauce is a big thing in the UK.
That table weighed over 1,000 pounds.
What's TK? I know what curry sauce is. And chips, you're meaning like French fries. Piccolo says Lashley should destroy him in real life. Film says MVP, dude, you're making this distracting. Shut up. Robbie's like, how is Bobby struggling? And Neil's like, love ketchup. I like to add hot sauce to my fry sauce too. And Piccolo says he's more centered to the ground. Let's go, Bobby. JVD says, I like the Flamin' Lemon Doritos dipped in jalapeno cheese dip. It's too spicy for me. Chris
We
says,
have had 10 minutes of wrestling so far in the first hour and 5 minutes.
this is
of wrestling.
amazing. And they're going to
55
give us
minutes.
another background
highlight.
thing of stuff. JVD says that, and Chris says they should have moved Jobby Trashley to SmackDown to have a proper feud with Reigns. They crossed paths at Survivor Series weeks on Raw last year. Robbie says, I knew Moss was a bad loser. And Film says, yes, good job, Bobby. And JVD says, I like fries dipped in ranch. It's because you're close to Canada. They like their fries dipped in mayo. That's one thing I do like, is curly fries dipped in mayo. I am a freak. Ayla says, did they cancel those JVD, the Flamin' Lemon Doritos? Those were my favorite. Sophie says, Raw doesn't have a world championship right now, so the main event scene on Raw doesn't have anything to fight over except for the mid-card championship.
I agree.
Robbie says, ha ha, Moss man. How is he getting away with this shoddiness? My man looking like a thug from a Van Damme film. It was like fry sauce is ketchup and mayo or Miracle Whip. And JVD says, I don't know. I found some at the store by me, but they went away for a while. Maybe it's a seasonal thing. I don't know. It was like, I can't find them anywhere, JVD. And Sophie says, back when I could eat hot things, I tried different types of Pringles and potato chips. Golf Issue Beats in the chat. He says, Montel just turned coated Bobby. I guess they're talking about MVP.
I don't know. Yeah, Montel.
Sophie says, I like both ketchup and barbecue sauce. And Chris says, well, Nakamura did eliminate Roman to win the Royal Rumble. That was Shinsuke's biggest WWE win. And JVD says, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't find them for a while either. Then found them like a week ago. Robbie says, TKD, I will let you work it out. I have no idea. You're just going to have to fucking tell me. I don't speak UK, so. It was like chips in the UK is French fries, right? Crisps or chips, just checking. Crisps are potato chips. Chips are usually French fries. Hence, fish and chips. Bumps is not going to The wedding segment was kind of boring.
Oh my gosh, it was terrible. What's up, R-Truth? Is he going to come out with Dana?
Dana going to be with him?
She's going to be riding him?
Sophie says
no,
Roman
he's the
hasn't
referee.
appeared on Raw since the night after Mania, and Ayla says...
He's the referee.
Oh, nice. Sophie says Roman hasn't appeared on Raw since the night after Mania, and Ayla says, I'll check tomorrow when I go out and about. Robbie says, yeah, Ayla are just regular fat chips.
Oh, it's a mixed tag match.
Looks like delete that instant message you. I will check that out. JVD says Ayla asked the store manager to order some. Maybe they stopped getting them because the sales were bad. And Sophie's like, with Roman being the unified champion, I thought that meant he could feud with everyone on both brands. Technically, it means he should have to feud with somebody else on one brand and the other. That's why I said it's dumb for him to put it on one person, especially Roman, because he should have to be on Raw, even if he just makes an appearance. And he doesn't. He's a loser.
You don't want to water an athlete down. They did it with Brock a few times.
He doesn't have to fight anybody, but we haven't seen him there for a while, and so he needs to make an appearance and tell him, I'm the boss.
Show up once every month or so.
Yeah. It's been about a month. Ayla says fat chips, pretty hot and tempting chips. Are they fat or are they fat chips? Are they related to Fat Lisa? Just curious. Ayla's like, I can have my work order some probably. Piccolo's like, I just stepped out and the chip talk has increased. Very nice. Robbie says, who's the main event?
It's an 8-man tag team match. It's going to be Ezekiel, Cody, and the RK Bro versus the Usos, Kevin Owens, and Seth Rollins. Your main event.
Ooh.
So, it's a Uso.
Yeah, rest. Lou says, I'm heading out. I need to rest. Have a good night to Luther and Trav and Ayla and chat. Hey,
Good night. You know, another thing you could do
Get some sleep.
Is have Cody at the end just beat one of the Usos senseless almost to death.
Senseless to death?
Like where he doesn't let it go. The other Uso can't stop it because Randy and Riddle are stopping him or something. And that sets up the feud with Roman down the road. After they went off the air on Friday, when when Drew McIntyre was yelling at Sami Zayn,
right?
Roman came out and they fought in the middle of the ring.
A little bit, didn't they?
Yeah. Well, you didn't get to see it, obviously, but that's what's going to happen. That's what's setting up their European tour, and I would assume maybe even this pay-per-view. Oh. What you doing?
None of your fucking business.
It needs to be done in the commercial.
It has to be done right now.
In the commercial.
Why don't you entertain people with your face?
My face isn't entertaining.
Oh, well, isn't it? Maybe you should talk to them about your random crap you talk about all the time with me. Did you know that this is where this came from? Let me tell you a story.
Marathon.
Ayla's like, got something to add to Chip Talk, Fat Lisa. And Piccolo says, down here, Zap's kettle chips are delicious. I like the kettle chips. Are crunchy. Very, very crunchy. I happen to like Lay's mesquite barbecue ones. They're kind of my fave. And I'm gross. I eat them with cottage cheese. I'm a disgusting person.
Like an old person.
How's that old? That's
Old people eat cottage cheese. Young people don't. That's how it's old.
Your daughter loved cottage cheese for a long time.
She probably doesn't now. She came around to being a kid.
It was this night, Luke and Sophie says, there are rumors that Raw might get their own world championship at some point.
Oh, this was earlier tonight.
People says, take care, Luke.
Oh, look, he's being the Vince McMahon.
Is he couples counseling now, too? It's counseling. Pringles says, take care, Luke. Luke's giving hearts. And Sophie says, my fave type of Pringles were the barbecue ones. JVD says, I always like the Ruffles cheddar sour cream chips too. Don't they still have those? I'm pretty sure I've seen them. Robbie says, so are people getting bored with Ronda? Who?
Maybe. They're in therapy.
I have a lot of love. Ayla says, I love the big white cheddar puff Cheetos. Sophie says, Cody could beat Roman for one of his championships at a future pay-per-view. And Roman could keep the other championship.
Yes, that's what they should do. We'll see after Money in the Bank, because I would assume Cody's winning that.
Nicole says, fresh-made tortilla chips with a really good hot salsa slaps, too. Can't do hot salsa. I have to only get the medium. Can't do hot. It gets gross after a while.
The 24/7 title is suspended for this match.
It's probably a good idea. He's an official referee, too. Nice. Not just a guest referee. He's certified. Sophie's like, sour cream chips are my second fave. They're not too bad.
Dana has
JVD's like, boobs. Yes, people. Like, yes, LOL. JVD's like laughing my fucking ass off.
All right, Reginald out there with Tozawa.
That was so funny.
Hey, we get to see Tozawa on TV. A little arm drag takeover. Like,
Travis juggles something. Entertain us. Oh, it's these two fighting.
That's what I said. It's a mixed tag team match.
Oh.
See, there's
the
a tag.
women are going to go in there, too.
So now Dana has to wrestle Tamina. Nobody meaner than Tamina.
Yeah, I down to hear some random crap. Do you bring it on? Chris says, maybe by the end of the night, Sonya will get the Raw Women's title.
That'd be cool, but that's not happening.
So he's like, bring the kitty in. He is sleeping.
He would have been in if he wanted to come in.
He had shots today, guys, at like 3:30. He's kind of going to be down and out for about a day. Robbie says,
oh, they're going to kiss. They're going to kiss. They're going to kiss. They're going to kiss. Oh, wait, never mind. Tozawa tagged himself in. Look at Tamina. She's all weak-kneed.
She's like, oh, my God, I love you so much. I want to be
Whoa, Reginald ducks under that. Does a little weird spinning crossbody.
JVD says, oh, yeah, I rewatched Letha laughing so hard when I asked. I had Ayla's what with the whole pizza thing Friday.
Oh, Tozawa can do it, too.
Ayla's like, I eat cottage cheese, but I'm also a few days away from hospice. Right?
Tozawa was the king of, or the leader of the ninjas, if you remember. Whoa! That might be enough. 1, 2, and 3. Tozawa!
Tozawa won against Reginald? What? That's weird.
You see how high he got?
That's crazy.
Looking like Montez Ford.
Damn.
Okay, now he should be able to tag her. Or
poor Tamina.
Now they should be able to pin her. They should be able to pin her now.
Well, it's over, right?
Yes.
The whatever.
And there's a referee right there. She's looking at her. Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
What's R-Truth doing?
Oh, God. Give me my title, she said.
He's helping. So R-Truth.
Am I going with you? Awesome.
Oh, no, R-Truth, but there's nobody there. Oh, that would have been funny.
Oh, he's a referee. So he could have done it to her.
It's part of therapy.
That's fine. It's like, I eat cottage cheese, but I'm also a few days away from hospice. And Pico says, I used to mix crushed pineapple and cottage cheese when I was overseas. I grew up with parents who ate pears and cottage cheese and peaches and cottage cheese. I'm not a fan. And tomatoes and cottage cheese, that stuff, I don't like it. I just like cottage cheese by itself. All right. Or I'll eat like barbecue chips on the side and eat cottage cheese. Or I'll take like Townhouse crackers and dip it in my cottage cheese. That's it. Like other than that, I don't like Thanksgiving.
The American Nightmare.
It was like cow pizza. Cow pizza. JVD says, I never liked cottage cheese. Sophie says, are people already getting bored of Cody? So that was quick. No, nobody's getting bored of Cody.
Cody's the shit.
Robbie says, Cody needs a big story. Otherwise, he's just a jobber. His big story is Seth, guys.
Yeah, he's going up against Seth.
They've been doing a whole thing with Seth and stuff. Walter says, I'm staying for 10 minutes for Raw chat. Hey, Ayla. And Sophie says, where is this R-Truth storyline going? I gotta lead somewhere.
They said that he needs to tone it down, to dumb his comments down for the WWE fans. That was posted.
R-Truth has to? Cody has to?
Cody was told by management to dumb it down for their fans a little bit.
No, don't do it.
Because he's being a little too educated out there.
He needs to stay as educated as possible. I want him to be up here. I want him to be the elite, not the dum-dums. No. No. No.
Say hillbilly stuff like your daddy would have.
No. 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 Be Cody Rhodes. Do not. You better go back to them and say, that wasn't in my contract.
Whoa.
Fuck you. You said I could be Cody Rhodes, and this is who Cody Rhodes is.
I can't believe they made Cody look pretty weak last week. Because he looked like he was losing that match.
Yeah, but he does that with everybody. He did it kind of with Seth, too, when he did that one.
Yeah, but he won.
Well, he won this one, just not how you would expect him to win.
Well, that's what I mean. It looked weak. He was winning.
Yeah, but Kevin and Seth had their meltdown. They had their best friend fight. They had to have their fight. Oh. Anyways, Walter says on Wednesday, AEW 8 p.m. I'll show up on time. Delete the eating Cheetos. Yes, I'm sorry. I ate the Cheetos. Sophie says, where's our Cheetos? Oh, I read that. Chris is like, Dana looking hot. And Sophie says, are they teasing a Tamina Dana Brooke lesbian relationship? That's the second time they hinted at it for the second week in a row. Ayla says, hi, Walter. Do you want to comment on the lesbian relationship? Or
Do
possibilities?
I don't care
You
either
don't want
way.
to comment on
Well, I
it?
just don't care about if they do it or if they don't. Like, lesbians don't change the sport.
Yeah. Ayla's like, hi, Walter. And Chris says, LOL to Zawa, saying I love you, then jumping off the top rope. Piccolo says, Walter, what's your fave type of chips?
Here comes big time Bex.
Film says, so for the main event, I think we're not getting any more women's matches, aren't we?
Becky
Oh my
coming
God.
out looking like Lady Gaga.
What the fuck?
I don't know the words, but anyway, my bad.
Did she cut the rest of her hair off or something?
No,
Is it still long in the back?
it looks short like that all the way around. Not like on the bangs though. Look at these boots that she has on. You think you could wear that to work?
The boots?
Yeah, on like Casual Friday.
Possibly. But not that outfit. Yeah, she literally cut the rest of her hair off in the back. I don't like it.
I feel like she's going through a midlife crisis or a third life crisis, whatever.
She's like, well, I had a
'Cause
baby,
it's
so
not a
now I've got to
quarter.
be weird.
It's not a quarter life Look at those ski goggles she's got on.
It's so strange.
Those are ski goggles.
Why are they so weird?
I don't know.
Something like Charlotte and Ronda, I see a rubber match happening in the June pay-per-view. Ayla says, I just put salt on my cottage cheese. That's all I usually do, too. Robbie's like, Rollins should win, but Cody will be winning. I tried putting pepper on it, too, at one time, but I don't like it. JVD says, anyone like feta cheese? Nah, not a big fan. Robbie says, Seth gimmick works well. Film says, let's go Cody Rhodes. Sophie says, when Cody came out earlier, you didn't hear that many people pop for him. There's a lot of people out there, and it was basically for Randy Orton. Piccolo says, haha, that says a lot about the E audience. Robbie's like, WWE do what they want, LOL. Sophie says, people are surprised that they are seeing the AEW version of Cody on WWE TV. JVD says, anyone like olives? I love olives. I like black olives.
I'm pretty sure it's her favorite food.
They're so good.
My cousin Tony makes fun every time he comes over. He's like, where's the olives?
I don't like green ones, though. They're disgusting.
Those are
Because
my
they're
mom's
vinegary.
favorites.
I don't like vinegar.
I don't like them either.
Their texture is gross, too. And they always put those weird things inside of them. Yeah.
The pit?
Or pimentos, or sometimes they put, like, onions in them, or garlic in them. Ugh. Robbie says, yeah, JVD black olives are good. Film says, yes, here comes Becky Lynch. And Piccolo says, I'm not a fan. Sorry, JVD. Film says, what in the hell is Becky Lynch wearing? That looks terrible. Take that off, Becky. She would be naked. No naked.
Gotta love the ski goggles.
Sophie says, so far the WWE is booking Cody right in his return to the company. How long until they mess it up? Who knows?
I don't know if they can. Cody's already got traction. They can't hurt his character.
Right. Chris says, two-timing Bucks is here. And Robbie says, Becky Lynch looking like she's out of the 80s could be a remake of Back to the Future. No. It looks like I love black olives. At my work, we have Sicilian garlic green olives. So good. I hate green olives, but those slap. I'll pass. Any vinegary crap, I'll pass. Sophie says, who is Bianca going to face at the pay-per-view in a couple weeks? And I don't give a flying fuck. Personally, I don't give a shit. If I never see the women's title on Raw ever again, I would be fine with that at this point. Oh, yeah. Ever again. And the person who has it can just go away too. They can all just disappear. Walter's like, Becky Lynch new look, and Vindicator says, so did I miss it? Did you say your catchphrase, Travis, or was it Lady D again?
It was probably her. I did say she is wearing sunglasses. But I didn't say what the fuck is she wearing that I'm aware of. I might have said something about her boots.
He said something about her boots and asked if I would wear them on Casual Friday. Robbie says, Becky needs new music. It doesn't fit her with her new gimmick. Walter says, I heard Kane will be on Raw. Yeah, he was in the back earlier tonight. JVD says, yeah, like black olives and green. You like black olives and green olives. And Chris says, Beck looks coked out tonight. And it says, I'm eating cottage cheese right now. Sounded good, and I have some. Right? It does sound pretty good. Walter says, how's the kitten doing? He's sleeping. He had some shots today. He went to the vet and got his whatever shots. His booster shots, I guess you could say.
Yeah, one of them was chlamydia this time.
He got his chlamydia one this time. I didn't know how old they had to be.
I don't know anything about it.
So, yeah. So he is taking a nap. He's a little tired. Poor boy. Boom says, come on, Becky, stop covering up your armpits. And Ravi says, Becky Lynch should be doing the robot dance with what she's wearing. It looks like feta cheese is probably one of my favorites on a cracker with cut up cherry tomatoes.
Nice.
It's kind of chalky to me, feta cheese. Sophie says, if you love olives, good for you. If you don't love olives, that's also good for you. Exactly, Sophie. Exactly. Piccolo says, I would prefer them with a Bloody Mary. That's how I like my, that's how I like my celery too. Wait, oh nope, I don't like Bloody Marys because they have tomato juice in them. Nope, 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 nope. And they're weird spicy. Nope, nope, nope.
All right, we got Becky.
I was like, Bloody Mary, Piccolo going in. JVD says, yep, I agree, Piccolo. And Ayla says, if you don't like olives, you should go unalive yourself. Just kidding. Robbie says, Bianca, Ronda, just stay at home. And Chris says, green olives are nasty, but yes, we call the black olives tires. Tires. Like when they're cut up.
Oh, look, she's going to cry, her bottom lip shaking.
Oh, God, no. She's pulling a Liv barf.
It hasn't happened yet. There's some referees up in the crowd.
I think I'm going to leave. JVD says, I only like feta cheese cold, though. Robbie says, Ayla, like you did, LOL. JVD's like, Ayla laughing my ass off.
3 years.
I'm using that word on a live from now on. JVD, that's a big TikTok thing. If you don't watch TikTok, you wouldn't know, but they say it a lot on there. So if they say dead, like in the...
If you guys don't remember, right before she went on her 3-year run, she was on the Royal Rumble, and she lost her title to Asuka.
Oh.
She had the SmackDown title, and she lost it to Asuka.
Oh.
Then went on and to win the Royal Rumble, and then went on to wrestle
Charlotte?
At WrestleMania. I don't know who she wrestled at WrestleMania.
Oh.
I just know that she lost to Asuka a title.
Ah. Pico says the Celtics game is a nail biter, and Chris says, but we wanted Sonya as Raw champ though. Feels like hopefully Bianca Belair comes out. Please, Bianca, please don't wear long sleeves. Honey, she was on way earlier. I don't think we were going to see her
I think that feud's over for a while.
A Vindicator says, it's amazing that Leopold is vaccinated and I'm not. Okay, he is a baby, and we have to do it to keep him safe from horrible things in the world that could happen to him as a kitty cat. Robbie says, I bet Becky could do the electric slide with that get up. Becky crying, what twat thought she was the man. Vindicator says, Travis, does Seth's wife look younger or older with the shorter hair?
Yeah, I can't tell. Probably a little bit older. Yeah, she looks old. I haven't really paid much attention to her.
Walter
I think it's the dark makeup around her eyes, though.
Yeah. Walter says, okay, bye guys. See you Wednesday for AEW. Enjoy Raw. Thanks, Walter. See you Wednesday. Have a good rest of your nights. Dun, 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 dun,
At least she's one of the better ones on the mic. This story would be terrible if it was somebody else.
Film says, not going to lie, I feel like Becky Lynch's orange hair fading off. That's very bad.
You ain't the fabulous Moolah. You're not going to be champion forever. Come on.
It was like unalive alternative.
There
words
she
so you don't
is!
get in trouble.
It's Asuka!
Here she comes. Yay! The rumors were true. How did they do it? I can't believe they got something right. It's Asuka!
Asuka is back. She's obviously not the Empress of tomorrow. She's the Empress of yesterday. She's like 40 years old.
Yes, Travis. That's not very nice at all.
But it's okay. This is a great feud for Becky.
Yes. Yes. Chris says Lynch is going into crybaby mode. JVD's like, Ayla, perfect. Sophie says, who loves cantaloupes? I really like cantaloupe. It's good stuff. Chris says now Lynch is turning into a psychopath.
Just remember that Becky Lynch gave her the title. She didn't earn it. She was handed the title.
Well, she won the money.
And now she comes out to interrupt her when she's at her lowest point. It's just very disrespectful on Asuka's part.
So it was in the Money in the Bank thing, but she didn't know that. She got Money in the Bank and thought she'd have to fight her for it. She would have had her chance. Sophie says it'll be interesting when AEW does go to the United Kingdom one day. Robbie says, I would cry too if I was Becky having to wear that get up, LOL. It was like, I actually hate melons. Watermelon is okay, but I can't with those green things or orange ones. Those are called honeydew and cantaloupe. JVD's like, finally! And Robbie's like, Asuka ready to kick some ass. And Phil's like, boo, Asuka, boo. And Chris is like, Asuka. And Sophie's like, Asuka versus Becky Lynch. It would have made sense if Becky was still a champion. What is this feud going to be about?
Yeah, probably just the handing of the title, maybe. I will stop you.
Pickle says, sweet Asuka is back. Sophie says, we haven't seen Asuka since July of last year. It's funny that she is back before Bayley. Robbie says, shush D, let's hear what Asuka says.
She said 3 words. She said, I will stop you. And nobody is ready for Asuka. And then she threw her mic away. So there's that.
Yeah.
Becky throws punches at her. Oh, she missed. Becky hightails it out of there like a wise veteran. All right, we do have Asuka back. Mark that down on your calendar. It's a big day.
Vindicator. Asuka still can't cut good promos. Ugh.
You think? I can't cut great promos in Japanese either.
Yeah, Vindicator. I want you to cut a promo in Japanese right fucking now. Record it and send it to me on Instagram. Do it. Do it.
If I tried to speak Japanese right now, it would just sound like I was a racist. We would just all come out like, I don't even want to do it.
Rob is like, Becky no longer the man, just the twat, now running scared. Film says, not going to lie, have we already seen this feud before? Becky versus Asuka. Roberto Lozano's in the chat, says, for a minute there, I thought Bayley was back, but nope, it's Asuka. Sophie says, Asuka versus Bayley versus Bianca versus Sonya. I could see where this is going. JVD's laughing. Wow, just laughing. Laughing. More laughing. Oh my god, is it 9 o'clock yet?
We're halfway there, so.
Oh, fuck.
It's moving pretty quick.
No, it's not. Why do they keep doing all these fucking backtracking shit like this?
1, 2, and 3 last week.
Why?
Because they had to tell people what happened last week, just in case you missed last week.
No. Sophie's like, I can't tell between Japanese and Chinese. Film says Bayley definitely needs to come back on TV. Pickle says managers would be nice for the foreign athletes. No biggie if they can't cut promos. Remember they tried that with Paige.
They did try that with Paige, and it failed sadly.
And it failed. Completely failed. Sophie says we got an hour and 23 minutes left. Yes, fucking torturous garbage.
Hour and 23. Where'd you learn how to do math? You got an hour and 28.
From schools in New York.
Oh.
Yeah, they're really bad. Chris says, well, no, Sonya is fucked since Asuka is back. It says, want me to come cut your power?
By the time you got here, it would be over.
Robbie's like, cheers to you for not ruining the Asuka segment. Yeah, good for you, buddy. Pickle's like, haha. JVD's like, Ayla laughing by herself.
Look, I feel bad for the Street Profits because they're always left out.
Yeah, why aren't they involved in this shit? It looks like I live 10 minutes away. Just go back in the back and, like, pop a breaker. You don't even have to cut things.
Jeez.
It'd take Travis, like, 15 minutes after he had his panic attack and meltdown to get everything back running.
Oh! Prince Pretty here. Finn Balor.
Robbie's like, haha. Tia Sophie's like, this Raw's going by fast. Vindicator says Japanese is probably in the top 5 most difficult languages to learn, but it's crazy that Xia Li speaks better English and does better promos than the veteran Asuka. So I'm going to tell you a thing about China and Japan. In China, they actually have a more extensive English teaching classes than they do in Japan. Just so you know. They do in Japan, but it's not something that a lot of the students go
against
towards.
Damian Priest tonight.
It's not a thing they have to do, and they usually don't choose to a lot of the times, but some of them do. But it's really huge in China when they go to school to learn that. And the
So
fact
does this
that,
help you guys out at all who AJ might team up with if they ever do a tag team match?
No.
Oh. He would be Finn Balor.
No. Nope.
You're not watching?
Nope.
All right, we're going to commercial break.
That's why I'm not watching. Because it's a commercial. Nobody cares about those. Also, we don't know where Xia Li, if she was raised in the States or if she is from, like, if she was raised in China.
Oh my God, she doesn't even speak English.
Xia Li, she speaks English okay. She speaks a little better than Asuka.
Yeah, a little better. Not like I'm raised in America better.
Yes. Yes, she does, actually.
No, she does not.
Yes, she does.
Like I was born in America.
I heard her on Friday.
So she talks just like us.
Yes.
No, she does not.
How do you know? Were you
Because
listening?
I just watched her.
You weren't even listening, so you didn't even know.
I know exactly what she said.
Pickle is like the Celtic sweep. There you go. Were you excited about that? Who were they playing? Was it somebody worth sweeping? Or was that kind of just a given that they were going to win because it was such a shitty team they were playing? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, the Celtics won.
Rob is like, Finn, will he ever get a big storyline? And Pickle says Punk asked Kyrie and Katie gone fishing. Or Sophie says after Mania Backlash, the Raw tag division will have the same problem the Raw main event scene have, but they don't have anything to fight over. Pickles
you honestly think the Usos are going to unify the titles against the RK Bro?
No. I just don't know how they could do it without either one of them winning. Sophie's like, Mustafa Ali is rumored to be on Raw.
Yeah, we'll see if that happens.
When's your boy Edge coming out? How would I fucking know, dude? He's your fun bag
It
of
would
fun.
be cool if he came out and then Kane came out and chokeslammed him or something.
Did it to Edge?
Why are we talking about Edge?
I don't know. Mustafa Ali you're talking about. Oh.
I'd love to see Mustafa just get beat by a veteran.
Sophie says AJ and Finn versus Edge and Priest, but for what pay-per-view? Maybe the June pay-per-view. Pickle says, would you like to know? I'm sure there's vlogs.
Hell in a Cell or whatever. Isn't that what that one is? Is Hell in a Cell? Right?
Hell in a Cell? Is that the one in June?
I think that's June.
I don't remember. Robbie says, why does it sound like there is an alarm sound in the background?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Is there an alarm sound? Robbie says, Finn ain't winning no real title. Vindicator says, love when Travis and Delitha butt heads in that romantic couple sort of way. It's called hate.
Where she tries to stab me and then I'm going in for the choke. That kind?
I saw a shank outside of my work today. It was by my vehicle.
Prison shank?
Yeah, totally a prison shank.
Did you
It was a
keystra
plastic knife.
Did you keystra it?
No, why would I do that? I don't want things up my butt. That's disgusting.
That's how you sneak it through.
Where am I going to sneak it to?
You...
Sneak it into my car and bring it home and stab you with it?
Yeah.
With a plastic knife?
Probably wouldn't even penetrate.
You would hope it would. You're like, please penetrate
I don't
me.
know if there... Ew. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that can... You would be able to stab me with a plastic knife and kill me. Maybe my jugular vein or something.
It has a serrated part of it, so it could hurt you.
You're like...
You could, like, slice your skin with it. Like, all kinds of little nicks all over you. You'd be like, why are you giving me horrible paper cuts? You'd die from paper cuts. It's called dying from 10,000 paper cuts.
It's probably on 10,000 Ways to Die.
Exactly.
All right. Here comes Finn.
That's how it works. Is that your cat?
And then now Damian. Look, it's his. It looks like it's moving.
Oh my God, he's got a rascal. His throne is a rascal.
It looks like it's moving. I can't tell if it really is. Maybe it is.
Or it's just the camera work.
Yeah, Damian's on the floor. Never mind. That was funny shit. It looked like it was literally moving forward.
Like, blah, blah.
Tyson Fury did sit in a little throne of his own.
Yeah, so he didn't have to walk to the ring.
No. He walked.
Oh.
They made him walk around the stadium, and they're in a giant soccer stadium. They had to come out here. The ring was here.
Well, at least he won and couldn't complain about.
They had to walk all the way over here, this way, and then down.
Why the hell would they do that?
So they had to walk around the crowd.
What a bunch of fucking retards. Why are London people so weird? Like, why do they do shit so dumb?
You know how much effort that is? Like, calories they burn just walk into the ring? I was like, All
right, well, the fight's not going to happen. I'm already tired.
Right. And then Dillian obviously came out first, and then he had to wait like 12 minutes for Fury to walk to the ring.
He's like, and done. Robbie's like, then they should do it more often. Sophie says, yeah, it would make the bloodline more stronger with the Usos having both tag championships.
Yeah.
That would make me really, really love it. It'd be so.
Then they need to get a dame, just some
awesome.
dame in their little thing, and then have all the belts.
Piccolo says, when I seen Asuka do her vlog, she speaks very little English, but probably uses it for her Japanese fans. Probably. Vindicator says, message retracted, and Robbie says, just some mad white noise in the background, LOL. Chris says, they should bring Shotzi over to Raw.
Maybe it's that fridge. Hear anything? Be very quiet. She's hunting a rabbit.
I don't really hear anything. I guess it's kind of like white noise in the back.
Oh, big shoulder block right there. Damian Priest takes down Finn. Now, Finn was hurt after his last fight, right? Didn't he hurt his neck or something in that fight? When he lost the title to Austin?
What?
What?
I'm behind on the chat now, so I have to find my place.
Oh. All right, throws Finn into the corner. Damian just manhandling Finn.
Ooh, manhandling. Oh, he forgot how to manhandle in that area. Rob is like, just some mad way. Oh, I read that. Chris Akane says they should bring Shotzi over to Raw. Wouldn't mind seeing Shotzi versus Liv or Shotzi versus Asuka, even though she probably wouldn't win. Ayla says, did you pick it up to use it on Travis later? Wink, wink. No, I didn't pick it up at all. Who knows where it's been in its filth. Sophie says, I wonder when they signed Cody Rhodes away from AEW, how many storylines they have planned were changed.
Who knows?
Says that's what she said.
But that's how the sport goes, right? You got to change plans.
Robbie says, Vin, that will work out well, wouldn't it? JBD's laughing.
All right, commercial break.
Yay, commercial break. It was like his eye. And Robbie's like, there's your Boise. Those are all yours. You love them. You talk about them all the time. So it was like, do you think if Finn goes to AEW one day where he would fit on the card?
Yeah, he'd fit right in with all the little guys.
Short, tiny boys.
With the Elite and the other one.
Hook and all those guys.
I'm not talking about that. He'd go right in with the guys, Adam Cole and those guys.
Isn't that where Hook's going to go?
I doubt it.
Rob is like, Edge not convincing at all. And Chris says, okay, Edge theme is cringe. Sophie says, Tyson Fury did say he would come back to wrestle the WWE again if they asked him to.
Well, good.
Film says they only had one WWE women's match. Really, they should have 2 more question marks.
Why should there be 2 more?
Are you questioning that they should have 2 more? Why would you put question
Why do you
marks?
not like the men?
Sophie says this Edge and Priest group doesn't have a name yet. And Chris says, so great, so now they are called Judgment Day.
Is that what they're calling them?
Is that their name? I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to something else. So Robbie says that uppercut was mad. White wobbled like jelly. Didn't really cover himself in glory.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Boom says, are they using Shotzi Blackheart on SmackDown? Haven't seen her on TV. She doesn't exist anymore.
I think she showed up last week or something, didn't she? I swear I seen her not too long ago.
Yeah, I think so. JVD says, yeah, I can see Rhea joining Edge soon. Sophie says, they should call this group the Brood 2.0. And Ayla says, I don't hear anything. Boom's like, go Finn Balor, go. JVD says, I don't hear anything either. And Chris says, also, I'm pretty sure Edge is using the same chair Myling was using on NXT. I was like, they should call it Barfo 5.0. Right? Crackhead united right there. So if it's like, I can see Mustafa Ali be part of this Edge and Priest group. God, no, please no.
No, come on, don't ruin it. The group's going to be fine.
Just let them be gross on their own. Don't include more gross. Robbie says, D, your condom is having a break from Raw. Not mine. He's all yours. All your buddy.
Dom.
Ray's son.
Dom.
Ayla says, we're your witnesses here. That guy's Zelina didn't pick up the knife. I didn't pick it up. Why would I? It's filthy on the ground. It wasn't money. If it was money, it'd be a different story. I probably would have picked it up.
I drove the Harley over to Shannon's, and then I talked to Shannon today.
I was driving behind him on my way to the house. He had his truck and trailer.
Yeah, he had just dumped trees. That's funny. You stalked him on the way home, and I stalked him on the way out.
You stalked him earlier today.
Yeah. After you went back to work.
Huh? You went for another ride again?
Uh-huh. And then I talked to him.
While you were waiting for the kitty to come home?
Yeah. And then he wanted to watch a movie outside. One of these weekends.
Oh, yeah? What movie?
We didn't come up with a movie.
We have to pick a movie that children can watch and other types
Finding
of people.
Nemo 7.
Ayla says, she didn't pick up the knife. We don't know how Travis lost an eye. I think it just fell out.
It can.
So if it's like, even though they aren't ending the brand split, sometimes it seems like they forget about the brand split.
It's all right. They're just pushing Roman really hard right now.
I wish they'd push him off a cliff really hard right now.
Whoa, flying forearm right there.
But
Damian in
that's
a little
not
bit of
gonna
trouble.
happen.
Finn Balor takes his arms out. Small little coup de grace right there. The double stomp. You can't double stomp a triple stomp.
But can you make a double into a triple?
Boom. Not like that. You have to have 3 feet. And only Hornswoggle does that because he's so short.
But does that mean his dick's that long?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it wouldn't be.
2, and Damian kicks out. Ooh, either that or Long John Silver. He's also got that achondroplasia.
Chris says they better not be setting up Edge's group versus Bloodline at Survivor Series. And Chris also says maybe Mace and T-Bar will join the Edge group.
No, come on, guys. We don't need that many people.
Why? Why do we need a group? Why?
I mean, I'm okay with groups. I actually like that.
Why do we want to put them in another Retribution group, please? Tell me the answer to that. They shitty sucked in it then.
But that would be, I mean, I don't like to see it.
Suck at?
But at the same time, they could push those guys hard that way. And there's 3 of them that are, 6'8" and taller. And I do like that. I like the taller groups, like the Wyatt family.
They'll never be able to pull that off ever again. Sophie says AEW Rampage will be changing times on when it is on during the NBA playoffs.
That's a fact.
Film says go, Finn Balor, go. JVD says, I'm going to make a t-shirt that says, be a man, pet your grass. That's funny. You should.
There it is. Picks him up.
That's
Choke
hilarious.
slam.
Robbie says, Edge just stopped. No one cares. Phil says, I feel like WWE should have created the faction of Retribution. Sophie says, with them unifying the championships, we don't know how they are going to set up the Survivor Series yet.
If you wouldn't have done that, there's 2 people that would have never been on the main roster. Mia Yim and Mercedes Martinez would have never, ever appeared on the main roster.
Oh, her.
Damian wins.
Woo.
This little 6-minute match.
Damian. Robbie says, JBD, you need Luke's picture on the shirt. That's silliness. Silly sillertons.
Nah.
That's so funny. This play on words was fucking hilarious. So funny. Laughed so much. So, but like this week, Rampage will be on its regular time, but the next couple of times it'll be on at different times, like at 6 p.m.
So far we've had 20 minutes of wrestling.
This is amazing. I'm so glad we're watching a wrestling show because it's so much about wrestling that it makes me want to be a big fan of wrestling because, you know, it's a show about wrestling.
And food.
Our show is about more than wrestling, yes, but this is not. That is not. Chris says, because that's WWE logic, unfortunately, I've been conditioned to come up with worst case scenarios. Sophie says, if Bray Wyatt was still with her company, I could see him be part of this Edge group. Fuck.
No.
No, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. No, 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 no. I could never see that. Ever see it. Never, I would never see it.
It's The Miz. Is it going to be Miz TV or is it just the Miz? Is he going to wrestle? He's going to wrestle.
He's in wrestling, Gare. There's a possibility he's going to fight
We are going
somebody.
to get some more time in wrestling in the next 10 minutes unless
they're
going to
have another quick 3-minute match. It's going to be amazing for everybody.
Who's he going up against?
Theory.
Oh, wow. Theory's going to beat him.
Oh, it's Miz TV up next with special guest Theory. But he's in wrestling gear, so, you know, there's always that possibility of people getting beat. The Miz. JVD is laughing, and Robbie's like, D, you are the one who taught me how to be silly. I was a good man before I met you on this outlet. I highly doubt that. I don't think you've ever been a man. Just a little boy.
All right, commercial break.
Sophie says it seems lately that Raw haven't had that much wrestling on it.
No, they're going away from it. There for a while, they went back to wrestling.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It
really actually
good.
Made the time go like this, and all of a sudden it was 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh my God, it's over? Wow, that was entertaining. Now it's like, God, can you please unalive me right now? JBD says maybe Cena returns and has a match against Edge at SummerSlam. Worst case scenarios could happen. That's very true.
If he came back, it would be against Theory anyways.
Oh, yeah.
That would be my guess.
Because Sophie says Austin Theory is the next John Cena. Don't think so. He's too much of a dick. John Cena was a good guy and liked kids and stuff like that. I don't see him pushing Theory in any of that stuff. I was like, D, I'm not Pinocchio wishing to be a real boy. Sweetie, nobody said about being a real boy. You said you were a man. I'm telling you, you weren't. And you aren't. You were a boy. A child.
1 hour, 8 minutes.
Thank you for pointing that out. I will now go unalive myself. Thank you.
I'm just saying, an hour of wrestling isn't bad, so just pretend you just got here. Now.
Oh my God, I just got here. Hey, everybody, I'm Dalitha, and that's Travis over there. This is Wrestling Cat. We're watching Raw.
There it is. And it's starting now.
And I hate it all, and fast forward a few hours, and done.
And the good news bears here again.
So he says, SmackDown has been the more wrestling-related show out of the two shows. Rob is like, Theory is decent. You would like that piece of twat. Chris says, no. Of anything, Bray Wyatt would single-handedly destroy Edge Group, like when Fiend took out Retribution. Right? Like, fuck that shit. Like, there's no way he'd join a fucking group. He is the fucking group, you dumb bastards. JVD is laughing. Delete that. What? Go pet your grass. Go pet your grass.
Go buy an AK system from Steel and go pet your grass.
Film says, well, that was a terrible match. Kind of want to film Balor to win.
Yeah, that's not happening. He doesn't get pushed anymore. He's just there to push old people or young people. He's an old person.
So he says, Theory is holding the main championship right now since the World Championship is exclusive to SmackDown. Robbie says, you do know Travis is the sensible one out of you two. Robbie, you don't know him at all. Absolutely don't. Sensible. Sensible. He called you sensible. That's hilarious.
She thinks I'm weird.
Yes. That's hilarious. That's really hilarious. JBD is laughing at it. Sophie's like, people are comparing the Edge group to the House of Black group in AEW. They should. You know what? They should compare them. They should. You know what? They should fucking compare it to Game of Thrones too. Bitches. Why the fuck aren't you throwing that shit in there? Compare it all. It's all the fucking same.
Hey,
it's all the same.
The Winds of Winter comes out on November 13th of 2023. It's got a release date.
Finally? They can always push those back.
It's a little over a year and a half from now.
Are you excited?
Are
you just so excited to read that book so you know what happens? It was like laughing, and Film says, who will win? Oh, God. Who will win in an armpit tickling match? Nikki ASH, Liv Morgan, Carmella, Sasha Banks. I choose Nikki ASH. What about you, Travis? Questions for you.
Carmella in that one.
There you go. I was like, I wish WWE would finish the U.S. Championship. They forgot to add the blue with the stars. You know, details for the United States Championship. They don't care if they have no pride. No pride. It was like, haha, laughing. Travis, sensible, laughing. Robbie's like, D, I can't stop laughing at your silliness and sarcasm in your voice. I was like, D, laughing. And Sophie's like, do you see the WWE and AEW doing some sort of crossover?
No.
Pay-per-view?
Not in Vince's life.
Sophie says, we know Film is in here because of the armpit talk.
Unless Vince's guys win every match. I mean, Vince would be like, okay, my guy wins everything. Okay.
Win.
They have different theories of how wrestling works. Vince doesn't care about in-ring work. He wants matches to be 3 or 4 minutes. I had a dream about this now that I'm thinking about it. All WWE's matches are like 3 minutes.
Sensible, Robbie. Real sensible.
How's that not sensible?
I had a dream about this.
I was hanging out with Vince McMahon.
Sensible.
I asked him why.
In your dream.
I asked him why the matches aren't longer, and he said it's better to have a lot more matches that are shorter than having longer matches.
There's a spider over there. He's just crawling around, thinking he owns the place. What an asshole.
Miz and Theory.
Look at him.
Doing selfies.
Look at him. Look at him. There he is.
Now, both of these guys are dressed for action. They're either going to wrestle each other, or are they going to wrestle some other two? A goofy mirror.
Oh, there you go, hon. Now, here's a smelly armpit match for you. Bliss and Rhea, or Nikki and Dana. Like Bliss or Rhea, Nikki or Dana, and a smelly one. Who's going to win the smelly one? Who's going to be all smelly?
Bliss. She looks stinky.
She's going to be the steak! The fucking steak! Robbie's like, Triple H. Didn't Triple H come and say why he left NXT?
In my dream? No.
Phil's like, hey, Sophie, happy birthday. Sophie's like, I could see if the WWE was being run by Triple H, that the WWE and AEW will work together. He's never running anything ever again. He's dying, basically. He'd probably get too much stress. Heart would probably jump out of his chest and die on the floor. Rob was like, D, you're not Luther King, right? No, I'm not. It was like so tired of armpits. No one talks about the behind the knee pits.
Yeah.
Sophie says, did you see the interview Triple H gave last week?
No.
Just don't care. Robbie says, your body parts, Ayla. And Sophie says, who will win in a big breast match? Oh, Lord.
2-time Grand Slam champion.
Who would win in a big breast match? She didn't give you options. Just Sophie wants to know who will win.
Charlotte in her prime.
When she had the biggest boobies of them all.
She
Ooh,
hit-
Natalia.
She's got
She
some
puts
big
those suckers out there pretty good.
Dana has some big ones.
True.
I'm trying to remember anybody else has any big ones. I know
Carmella's are pretty big.
Yeah, they're not bad. She's more in the class with like
but she's kind of small, so
Mandy
it makes them
Rose.
look big. Sophie says there are so many fans of the Triple H run of NXT they prefer watching than the NXT.
But no doubt in my mind, Charlotte wins that win before she got them smaller. Mm-hmm. She had them everywhere. They were out here and they were up here.
They were all up in it. Robbie's like, Nikki, LOL. Robbie's like, Natty walks around with airbags. Well, at least she's safe.
All night long. Jelly. They're jellyfish.
Nothing of it's the paper more than people winning.
Like
and
us.
them not
Miss,
winning.
you're no longer a young trendsetter.
I am completely jelly of
Jellyfish.
the fact that they get to wear costumes for their jobs.
Don't be jelly.
Can't help it.
Maybe you should have a costume day at work. Since you have themes and stuff there, maybe. Should do like 80s day and 70s day and 50s day and 40s day and 30s day and 60s day and 20s day. 20s days would be cool. Everybody wears like top hats and zoot suits. That shit would be awesome. Who is this? Oh, it's Mustafa. Mustafa Ali just showed up, everybody. It does look like he has some ring gear on.
Boo. Hiss. Boo. Boo. Hiss. Boo.
Corey Graves said it
Hiss,
best.
hiss.
Sometimes the only way to make change
Boo.
is to change yourself.
Boo.
All right. Looks
What
like
kind of
Mustafa's
garbage is
out
going to
there.
come out of his mouth?
Let's see what kind of trash he's going to spew.
I can't wait. Nobody cares.
There's not enough cheering to give a shit about. You still work here? Right? Mufasa, Mustafa Ali's little brother.
Younger brother.
I think it's pretty funny. Oh, Lord.
Fucking hell. Please help me. Please save me from this garbage. Somebody. Anything. Meteorites. Fires. Rolling blackouts.
We don't have those here.
I wish we did right now.
We have a reliable power grid.
I really want a squirrel to go commit suicide at this moment I just go find a power pole and commit on the liveness. Chris says Theory also would be the face on NXT 2.0 better than Breaker on the hill known as Grayson Waller. I like Braun Breaker as the face of NXT.
Give it to him, Theory. Say, let's do it, and then make it a squash match.
Sophie says, without Roman, the WWE is in trouble since they haven't built that many stars to take over the top spot like they did with Cena. Sophie says, Natty needs to stop having so much plastic surgery like Janet Jackson, LaToya Jackson, Wham. Sophie says, look who's here. Chris says, Ali face turn. No. Rose D once said
yes,
it was all good.
Yes, he is a face.
No, I didn't. I never did.
And he's probably going to end up wrestling The Miz.
You're going to go to hell for that.
He was told no.
So funny.
Miz is going to end up wrestling him and lose.
Oh, yeah. Films like, who will win in a hairy armpit match, Raquel Rodriguez or Jade Cargill? I chose Raquel. Sophie says, wasn't he a SmackDown star the last time we saw him? Which I forgot when that was.
I have no idea. I don't think so. I think he was a Raw guy. But we could go look at the draft video.
Sophie's like, Ali versus Theory, a fresh match. And as JVD says, I thought he left. He tried. Vince said, no, bitch. And Chris says, where's Mansoor? I don't know, he was out there the other day in that, what was that called? Lumberjack match thing.
Yeah, who is that?
Mansoor.
Yeah.
Robbie says, Ali, he is bulked up a little. And Robbie says, JVD, me and you both. Vindicator says, Corey Graves is paid to be overexcited about everything in such a company, man. LOL. But let's see how the repackaged Mr. Retribution will be buried this time. Kitty, kitty.
There it is. It's going to happen.
Leopold. Hi, Leopold. Did you wake up from your nap?
He got a magic wand. He just texted Vince, and Vic said yes.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Why are you so mad? Why are you mad? Why are you mad?
Hey, buddy, don't rip the chair.
No. Oops. Oh. Sorry. No. That's a no.
All right, we're going to have Mustafa Ali in his comeback against The Miz. Of course he wishes he had his walking papers. And we already knew this was going to happen because Miz isn't in a suit. He is in wrestling gear. So when's that going to happen?
Right meow.
Well, he's leaving.
Right meow.
What you looking at? Balls?
No. It's all wet on his foot.
Maybe he had to get some water, and the dogs are messy.
Yeah.
Since he drinks out of the dog bowl.
What are you doing? You're picking my shirt. It's gross. Don't clean yourself in front of the camera. That's nasty. It's privacy.
Everybody at home's like,
That's private time, sir.
Wish I could do that.
Right?
Backlash.
Ayla says,
Charlotte.
tell Travis
Ronda.
I fell and can't get up. You have to save me. Robbie's like, Theory Ali for the title would be a decent match. And Chris says this is super cringe. And Phil says, last one before he leaves, who will win in a shaving armpit match, honey? Nikki Bella or Stephanie McMahon?
Stephanie. She got those shaved armpits as a mom.
That's film chose that one too. It was like, I'll go lay face down outside if it helps. JVD's laughing. And Robbie says, you did say Ali was good once. No. Film says part 2. Bye, Misty and Travis. Love you guys. Love you so much for stream. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, peace out, my friend. And God bless America. Bless WWE Women's Armpits. P.S. Mustafa Ali didn't leave WWE. No. Robbie says, Ayla, do you need to call 911? Where's your life alert? Film's like, big hugs and big heart. Bye. See you on Wednesday. Love y'all. Bye, Film. See you on Wednesday, hun. Robbie says, the Miz gonna cheat. And Vindicator says, what you doing, Leopold? It's big scary. Delete. They're trying to woman handle you again. No. But have some on my hand because that wet was stinky.
Oh, was that?
Yes.
Like,
And
what kind
he
of
keeps
stink?
licking the stink. You want to smell?
I don't smell anything.
That's good. I'm glad you can smell the stinky.
Well, where did he get stinky from?
I don't know. Himself?
Like in the
Maybe
litter
he
box?
had an accident on himself.
Just pissing all over the place.
Maybe. Maybe that, whatever. I don't know what else he had. Did he get dewormed again?
I don't know what they do.
You didn't look at the thingy?
It just had 3 checks or 4 checks.
There's another
The
page.
same.
There's 2 more pages.
Oh, I just
Stuff.
went by the checks. There was the same checks as last time, but chlamydia added.
Robbie says, I think Ayla is actually calling 911. LOL. Ayla's like, I lost my life alert and the hospice nurse left. Oh, shit. Chris says, so I guess Sonya's done for Asuka is back. They would have shown more of Sonya if Asuka didn't show up.
Who knows?
Sorry, Kitty. Sorry, everybody. Excuse me.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry, Leopold.
I was looking for his colors. They were here.
I don't know what you did with them.
They were there. Maybe they're in here.
Did you put them in? Oh, there. Did you want to change his collar?
He's going to be in here. He's got to wear the right uniform.
This one's really kind of tight
Tight,
on him, huh?
Yeah, I put it tight. Keep that shit tight, you know?
There you go. You have to be on Raw. You're here on Raw. You got to be on Raw. There. Now he has his Raw tailbow on. Raw bow. Are you a red kitty? Are you a red kitty?
You like the red one?
Here, you can go over there and be stinky.
I don't smell anything.
Hey, no. Hey, no. Stop that. No, no. No, no, no. No, no. No. Leopold, no.
He's trying to hit Vince McMahon. Did you see that?
He's like, I'll hit you, Vince McMahon. I'll whack you.
He thinks
I
he's
was
Stone
like,
Cold
Hospice,
Steve
ain't
Austin.
that where folk go to end their days? They don't really go there. They actually come to you to end your days. It's way more terrifying.
Hey.
Hey, stop that.
Some good shit.
No.
It's a knockdown,
Exciting
drag out.
possibilities.
WrestleMania. Leopold versus Vince McMahon.
Leopold versus Vince McMahon.
Vince, isn't it Mr. McBoss Man?
Something like that. McBoss Man. Mr. McBoss Man. Pickle says, let me know when something good happens on Raw. God, dude, it's never going to happen.
It might be a couple years.
You'll just have to figure it out for yourselves. It's not going to happen. It's horrible. It's horrific. Robbie's like, Aileen.
There's Kane.
A wish. And JVD says, Piccolo, you're going to be waiting a very long time. Right? Like, long time.
Glenn Jacobs.
Time. It says, it's extra care for terminally ill people or elderly people, basically, when you are about to pass. Usually it's them in your home. What? 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 Did you get lost? Did you forget who you were?
Maybe the pills make him hallucinate. And he thought Mr. McBoss Man was a real person. All right, here comes The Miz and Ali. So are they going to embarrass The Miz here? That is the question. I would like to just see a skull-crushing finale right now and end this.
Yeah.
But The Miz is there just to, to push other people at this point. What?
Hairballs. Go find something to do.
He doesn't like when you tell him what to do.
Why not? Everybody does.
No.
It was like, it's a joke because Duluth said I was old. Robbie says JVD Raw hasn't really got going.
All right, throws him into the ropes. Miz comes in there. Ali flips over the top of him.
No. No.
Miz misses. There's a big Ric Flair chop. Go woo on a bitch. Whoa, big boot by Miz.
Bobby says JVD Raw hasn't really got going. JVD says Raw needs to get back to 2 hours. Go back to 2 hours. Bobby says, Ayla, you in your 20s still, yeah? And Ayla's like, it's so refreshing that Jordan's parents are gone. Ayla says, no, Ravi, I'm old.
Dropping that leg. 1. That's it. Miz got a 1 count. Ali rolling around on the ground.
Ravi's like 35 years old, yeah? Do you think that Ali's going to win?
Yep.
Because he's back and so he needs to win, so they put him against Miz so he could lose?
It's because they want him to wrestle Austin Theory. It makes no sense if he loses here, unless Austin Theory were to interfere, but he already left, so. Couple chops. Miz throws him into the ropes. Reversal. Big knee. Hit him with those hit kicks, Miz.
It was like, no, 45.
That's a record.
Not 35, 45.
Yeah, 35, 35. Man is still alive. Miz with the chop.
Robbie's like 45. I don't believe that. Don't believe it. It was like, God, fine, I'm 48. Where it's like a brim full of Asha on the 45. Ooh.
You're a year younger than your mother.
Right? How did that work out? How did that happen?
Whoa.
Did she adopt you?
She'll actually be 50 in November, late November. Whoa, shit. Mustafa just shifted the ring over.
Shifted the whole
Look
ring?
at this. Ouch. See? Told you. Shifted the ring. Even Corey Graves agreed. 5 minutes later after I said it.
Right? That jerk. Thinking he knows stuff.
But yeah, by shifting the ring like that, a lot of things could be broken. Another kick, that's going to hurt him for days in that chesticle area. Those it kicks.
Right.
Ali down again. How's Ali going to win this with like a 540 splash off the top rope? What's his move? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
It's been so long since I've seen him.
No idea.
He had a mohawk last time I seen him, I think. He didn't have any hair at all. I think he grew all this out.
Mustafa Ali, nah, his hair is exactly the same. But it's like pretty big up with youthful looks, right? Youthful.
All right, Miz went down. Ali's trying to beat up the mat. I don't know what the mat did to him, but obviously something that upset him.
I use moisturizer. I drink my water.
There's a little drop kick. Miz got up first, though. Oh, big chop by Ali. Prince Ali, glory as he, gets thrown into the ropes into the corner. Miz follows him up in there. Little neck breaker.
Robbie's like, the Miz is just rough and ready, stealing other wrestlers' moves.
Those are it kicks, and those are his.
Meow. Torture.
Whoa. Big boot right to the leg. DDT. You can't beat somebody with a DDT, Miz. Seriously. What do you think you are, Jake Roberts? That was his finisher. Jake the Snake.
A kick? A DDT?
The DDT, yeah.
Oh.
It's also...
Doesn't somebody else use it as their finisher, too?
Bliss does.
Oh.
Not a lot of other people. Randy does it, but to set up the RKO.
Mm.
But he does it with the guy's legs on the rope.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Ali all the way up top. Lands on his feet, though. Oh, he might have hurt his knee. Might have hurt his knee. Drop kick right into that knee. Get him in the figure 4, Miz. In this.
He's like, let me wait a minute and see if I can wait.
Oh, Ali rolls him up. Look, a fruit roll up. He won by a fruit roll up.
That J-Lo would be jealous of. And, of course, Ali won. Fruit roll up wins again with the garbage shit. Of course it does.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't count.
As Robbie says, Ali with a fruity. Yeah, a fruit roll up there. Fucking shit. Stupid. Oh, good.
Ciampa?
Ciampa can beat his ass.
As a bad guy? He was just a good guy, remember?
Beat him the hell up. Can beat him up. That's fine.
This
he
is
can be
perfect.
a good guy and still beat him up. It's
Vince
right.
did it right. This way, they're going to get upset if Ciampa loses. That's awesome. Let Ciampa win that.
Ayla says, yes, I drink the vein juice of the innocent.
This woman right here is just so
creepy.
creepy looking half the time.
Her hair looks way better the way it is now than how she normally does it.
Well, yeah, but the rest of her outfit. I mean, her boobs are busting out.
I would totally wear it if I could. Like, I seriously would wear stuff like that.
What the fuck? Like a black bra with a weird leotard under it?
Why not?
Well, go put it on.
I'm not wearing it like this. If I was in her shape, I definitely would wear stuff like that. Why not? Robbie's like, ha ha, laughing. Is that it, Ayla? Ayla's like, I had lemon. Well, when you drink the vein juice of the innocence, you have to take away some of that, you know, sour taste with some lemon acidity.
We got 40 minutes left of this.
Not going to make it.
There's going to be, 20 minutes left here pretty soon, and then they're going to start that main event. Maybe even at 30 minutes left.
Maybe they got to talk to Rhea first about whatever it is they need to talk to her about. Whatever's happening there.
The problem known as Liv.
Apartments.com. And apartments.com for an actual nest. It's the place to find a place. That's funny. Robbie's like, Ayla is like, if this moisturizer thing works for Kim K and Miley Cyrus, that it should work for me, LOL. Blood of the innocent. Afro Circus, Afro Circus. Dun, 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 dun. Afro Circus, Afro Circus, Afro Circus. It was like moisturizer works for anyone. Definitely recommended. JVD says, I need to do a load of laundry still. Damn it, Ayla. Why did you escape my basement? I don't know why she's escaping. She needed moisturizer, JVD. You weren't giving her moisturizer. So she had to leave in order to get the moisturizer for her skin. Because you forgot to give her the lotion. It puts the lotion on its skin. Oh, it gets the hose again. Right? Right? Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
I think so. Pretty sure. JVD laughing and Ayla's like, JVD, I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Tinkle. Meow. He's like, I really want to play, but I feel like poop. Meow. Don't chew on that. Hey, hey, hey. No. Hey, stop that. Stupid. Leopold. No. 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 Come on. Come on, Leopold. Come on. Come on.
Liv did not take it too far. I feel like she didn't take it far enough. Liv wasn't there. She's not dependable. You can't have a partner like that. And then she turned her back towards him.
How dare she? Rob is like, LOL, the lotion sounds wrong. Rob is like, wasn't Charlotte a peacock at one point?
Basically, yeah, with her green robe.
It was like, I ate his liver with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti. Get out of the cords. Come on.
Hey.
Do something about your cat.
What would you like me to do?
Tell him, like, do something.
That's what I said.
I did it yesterday. You got all mad at me, so.
Well, you're mean to him.
I'm not mean to him. I just don't want him chewing on the cords. It's unhealthy for him and our cords. But it's fine.
Kind of busy. Is there something that could be done while the wrestling's not on?
Maybe he could just make it so that it unplugs everything. Keep playing with him. Chew through that. You should totally do that. Because, like, bringing up that excellent movie Hannibal Lecter had only 24 minutes of screen time. Right? I'm done associating myself with disappointments. Like, hey, we're going to have a fight. It's going to be amazing. Those hotties. I could smell him when he came in. I could smell the litter box. Rob is like, Rhea, look at that. Looking more like a woman than a 14-year-old boy, LOL. When her hair is all done frontwards, yes. JVD says, I want to see Rhea versus Bianca at Summer Scam this year. Robbie says, Liv thinking she could pull up on Rhea. LOL, no chance. Ew, shushing.
Thank you.
You just called me a bee. Get out. Do some research. What are you doing here? What do you want? A game plan. I've been looking everywhere for you. Oh, no, come on. You can't take that serious. This is ridiculous. We never meant it. Robbie's like, I love it when Kevin get angry. It's so funny. What the hell? Why are you trying to have him attack me with his claws of doom? I don't think they like him. Did you change that completely? The litter box?
Mm-hmm.
That's why it smells so fresh. So fresh, it's clean. It was like I threw out my back today while I was brushing my teeth. Are you being serious? Or are you kidding?
Did you sneeze?
JVD says, Otis reminds me of an English bulldog.
I guess he was a great collegiate wrestler. Otis?
Huh. That's crazy. Was he in the heavyweight division?
Yeah, he was a bigger guy, but...
Fine. I'll just do it by myself. Is that happening now? Are they doing that right now? They're going to have them all come out.
Yeah, it's about that time.
It's going to take 20 minutes.
Yeah, each entrance.
Yeah,
each entrance is going to be, what, 3 minutes long? 2 minutes, maybe?
Ayla's like, yes, question mark?
That's 16 minutes of just entrances.
Yes.
Well, I guess the Usos and the RK Bro come out to one entrance.
Ayla,
Cody comes out first.
I need some of that Bengay on my joints. Rob says, Ayla, you're just a walking injury waiting to happen. LOL. Pickle's like, at JVD, he needs a snaggletooth like that one on Tom and Jerry. Where he just has one tooth just hanging up there. That's funny. Hey, that's cute.
It's Cody.
Gave his belt to that kid. Pretty sure he asked for it too.
Well, he could, because Cody does it to people before each match, so. He always likes to give back.
Robbie's like, Binky, don't that stuff smell like old people?
Probably.
I actually like the smell of Binky.
I don't even know what it smells like.
It smells like wintergreen. I really like the smell of wintergreen. So that's what Pepto-Bismol smells like. It's wintergreen.
Nope.
No, Leopold. No.
Leopold's looking to the watch. Looking to the watch. I will not jump up on the couch. I will not chase the watch.
JVD's like, Pico laughing my ass off, right? And Ayla's like, yes, it's my signature scent. And Pico's like, it smells heavenly. I actually do like the smell of it. I know that sounds terrible, but I do. I really like it. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. Whitaker says, well, Cody should feel right at home in this Tony Khan style of match, LOL.
Yes.
It just won't be as bloody.
Did Rhea ever say anything important? I don't remember her talking.
I don't remember if she said words. Oh, I think she said she was tired of being put in, like, groups with losers or something like that.
Yeah, they keep putting her in groups with losers. It's time to not do that anymore.
So.
They need to put her in a group with Zelina Vega.
That's another loser.
No. Maybe Carmella.
Pico's like, new Yankee Candle, mothballs, and adult diapers. Ew. Robbie says with that smell scent, Ayla, he would be every man's dream. At least they would know that she had been gay and could help him out with her angry joints.
Put it in their jock area. For
Vindicator's like, Ayla, how well do you get along with the great and powerful Sir Leopold of Catopia? Ayla's like, I am very every man's dream, and Dalitha's apparently totally my dream. I love being gay. If you smell like being gay, I'll just be your friend. Ayla, I don't think she's even met Sir Leopold yet in person. I don't know what her problem is. Why is she such a hater?
Look at all these haters surrounding me every
Ayla's like,
day.
they haven't met the cat. They won't let me. Whatever.
Hating on a baller because they can't stand my way.
You need to come over and get some of those lemon cream pretzels.
Stop all this hating. I can't take it no more. Gotta get mine. You can get yours. What
People's
you
like
hating
in
for?
person. In person. Yeah, she hasn't met him in person yet. If that's her own choice. Nobody's telling her she can't come see the kitten. I'm surprised your mom hasn't been over here more to see him.
She just gets upset that the dogs are anywhere near him.
Oh my god, he has to get used to the dogs, and the dogs love him.
Oh my god, look at him. He's terrified.
Whatever.
She has to make drama up.
So silly. The dogs love him. The only thing about the dogs is when they bark, but even today, he stayed in his bed even when Naxos was barking at your mom. It was like, I'll steal him. It was like, when do you get off work? 5:30. But Travis is here all the time. Are you using your claws to sharpen them up again? There's a scratching post on its way for you. I pat him like a dog. I literally treat the cat like a dog. But here's like one day somebody will make a fake account where Leopold shows up in the chat. Ooh, Vindicator, can you do that? I want Sir Leopold to show up in the chat. Meow, 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 meow. Look, they're giving us a recap because they don't want to show us any wrestling. That would be preposterous.
They want Cody just to sit out there, or are they going to bring other wrestlers out? The Colossus of Clout?
The Colossus of Clout? The, whatchamacallit? What else do they call him in that show?
Everything. The Big Bambino?
It looks like, fine. I'll come over tomorrow. We'll see. No promises. What the fuck, no promises? Bitch, you have to promise. And please make sure you smell like you've been gay. Bobby says, why is Bobby getting booked like a weakling?
He just won the wrestling match.
Won the arm wrestling match. Okay, and then Amos got mad and took his anger out on him. You cannot fight that if you're a
all
babyface.
baby faces
Get beat up.
get beat up.
All the time. I've noticed it's really pathetic and stupid, but I don't know why they keep going with that storyline of baby faces.
There's supposed to be several changes over the next few weeks of baby face and heel.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Vince doesn't like the way it's set up right now.
Well, I think it's dumb. It's so boring. It makes me want to throw up.
I'd like to see real bad guys. Like real. Not like,
I mean, yeah. Like
I don't want to see him shank anybody, but
I want him to shank people. I want Drew McIntyre to take his sword and just shank people with it and then have the cops called and him go to jail. Oh, wait, that's wrong. I want him to pretend to shank people with his sword. I want him to cut a woman's baby out of her with his sword. And then steal it because he's a Scotsman.
and name it Angela.
Name it Angela. Rob is like, Ayla D will hold you to that. Vindicator's like, Ayla, is your fancy new Amish home completely finished yet? Ayla's like, actually, our floors just got done today, but we have 2 smashed windows now.
How'd you break your windows?
Why are you breaking all the windows?
Did you throw something at Jordan? You pull an April?
Vindicator's like, cool, bring Leopold over to scuff them up.
There's not going to be much left of the Almighty.
Right.
Now, that's a rumor. There's no facts about that.
Rumors.
Whoa.
It was like, I sent Travis a video of the main level floors done.
Oh, maybe I didn't see it.
I don't know if you showed him done, but I remember I saw the video you sent him about him kind of being done. Bobby's like, I didn't think Bobby was a babyface. He is. He's a babyface because Amos is a bad guy and MVP turned into a bad guy, so Bobby had to become a babyface. It was really weird. Joke him.
Oh, he ran into Elias
Who
at
did?
LAX. And then he played guitar with him. Corey Graves.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, on his way back from his honeymoon. So
That's nice of him.
so he is real.
That's cool.
Because we were worried that Ezekiel wasn't really Ezekiel and he was Elias. A lot of people were.
Right?
But I found a picture of them together. So.
Yeah. Skulls.
Or is that candy? Are you going to try it?
No, it's paper.
It says candy on it.
No.
No, sometimes it does.
Oh, it does. Skull candy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not candy.
Yeah, it's for eating.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
It says Chalice broke them on accident when he was painting. He broke one, and when he was doing the floor, broke another. Not sure how. Sounds like Chalice shouldn't be allowed in your house to do anything, since all he seems to know how to do is break windows.
Just 2. There's at least 15 in the house.
But still a lot of windows
2 out of
to
15.
break. And there were probably windows that weren't even broken to begin with, so he probably broke the ones that were fine.
Maybe
Vindicator
Ayla paid him to break them because she wants new windows.
Vindicator says, and it's funny, the only person in WWE who has a legit baby face is Otis, and has been a heel for a year and a half. LOL.
Oh, shit.
Is that true? Is it true, though? Is it true? It's not true. That's ridiculous. 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 Ridiculous.
Are you trying to get rid of a Bogart?
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
KO. Yeah. I don't like to be held anymore. Leopold. Hey, Leopold. 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 Leopold.
He's crazy. Burn it down.
Look at the TV. Look at the TV. Ow, that's hurting me.
He's like, get away from me! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! He's like, I'm on crack. I'm on crack.
He's been asleep all day, so.
I had my crack.
He even slept 2 hours of Raw.
Bobby says, Kevin O, he's going to end up fighting Seth, LOL. Ayla says, haha, yeah, he's going to help replace them. I think we have 13 windows. Well, he's going to have to help replace them considering that he broke them.
That isn't how it works.
Just kidding. Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Your mom tried to kill me with a hammer when I was a kid.
She should make restitution to you for almost murdering you. Attempted murder.
We were both children. There's lots of statutation.
Murder. Murder. Oh, it's a madhouse in
All
there
right.
already, guys.
Everybody is out there. The action has started. There's 21 minutes left to Raw, so bear down. You'll make it. Dee over here, she's left. She's gone.
I'm done.
She's completely gave up on wrestling. She grabbed her phone and said, fuck it, I'm going to start checking my emails, texts, whatever else I can find. She's looking at what color blue is.
What color is blue? I don't understand.
I don't know where it went. You're no longer just a customer. You're a delivery driver. Every great delivery driver deserves a tip. Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, totally.
Waiting for the action to come back on.
Oh my gosh, no.
That's probably some weird, awkward silence.
Weird, awkward silence. Weird and awkward. Rawr, gotcha. You have a motor in you. It's making purr-like sounds. Oh, you stopped. Why'd you stop?
Because you're holding him like a weirdo.
That's not a weirdo. That's just a weirdo. Weirdo.
Whoa. All right, ditch vape. Text that to everybody you know.
Pay for what you need. Pay for what you need.
Kevin was going to object to the wedding.
Objecting. JVD says cats are too sneaky for me.
They're pretty sneaky.
They will smother you in the middle of the night. Eat your face.
Said no one.
They're very nice like that.
Like you wouldn't know that you were.
If you die, your cat
Suffocating.
will eat you. Your dogs won't, but your cat definitely will. Your cat will eat you.
If I die, the dogs will eat the cat. And then you'd probably eat the dogs.
Me?
Yeah.
Why would I eat the dogs?
If I died. Not how it works.
No.
The cats eat me. Dogs eat the cat. You eat the dogs.
Ew. Is that how Grandma did it? When she swallowed a fly? I don't know why. She swallowed a fly. Pickle says, how's Spirit doing, JVD? No, Spirit. Is Spirit your dog or a cat? Is Spirit your dog? It's like my mom or your.
For what? Oh, no, your mom. No, my mom never tried to kill me that I'm aware of. She did, but in, like, neglectful ways.
JVD says she's good. Spoiled as always. Is Spirit your dog? Is your dog? Aw, what kind of a dog is Spirit? Is Spirit a particular breed of dog? Or is Spirit just a wonderful mutt of mixture?
Ezekiel got one of the Usos. It looks like Jimmy. In a side headlock. Yeah, that's Jimmy. It's the fatter one. Ezekiel can wrestle with anybody. He is almost as good as his brother. There it is. Rolls him up. One little backslide.
Backslide. Says, I'm
Elias
fine
showing
with
everybody
that.
how to move.
I'll be unalive, so I won't mind.
Vertical suplex.
Ooh.
That is the fat Uso, by the way. Oh, and drops him down like a spinning neck breaker, backbreaker thingamajigger. 1, 2.
Pickle is like, I always thought Spirit was a husky. LOL. JBD is like, Spirit is a pit bull and terrier mix. Aw, how cute. Robbie says, Ayla, didn't you die like an hour ago? JBD is like, Pickle laughing, and Pickle is like, that's the image in my brain. Pickle, that's funny. That's like Ayla and thinking that Luke's like a really short person.
Look at Ezekiel's power.
He's like,
tags in Riddle.
I will tag you in, my friend.
This is like an all-star team if Riddle wasn't on it.
Right?
Ooh, take Riddle off and put Elias on. So Ezekiel, Elias, Cody, and Randy.
I was like, yeah, I could see my mom doing that. JVD's like, I do love huskies, though.
Yeah, I ran under and hit under a table, and then she started slamming the hammer into the top of the table, and the head of the hammer flew off and went through the window. True story.
Dang it. Mom likes her sister.
She'd lock me out of the house, and so I'd always try to find a way in. I'd go through all the windows and stuff. And I was on the outside of the house, and I was standing on this like tube, and it broke, and it was gas, and the gas was just True story. I had to call my Uncle Larry. I used to have to call my Uncle Larry for everything when I was a kid because I was always by myself.
Right.
Be like, there's like air coming out of the ground. Him and my grandpa came over, turned the gas lights off.
Does it smell weird?
Yeah, it smelled like rotten eggs. I don't know. Don't light a match. I don't have any, but thanks for the idea.
Right.
Maxos even liked it.
It was like, no, Robbie, I took some adrenaline shot to the heart. And Robbie says, oh, but you have a heart of glass. JVD says, I was thinking about adopting another dog and naming it Lyric.
That's a pretty cool name.
Yeah, Lyric's cool.
Sounds like something Elias would name his dog. Or Ezekiel.
Right.
I wonder if Ezekiel could play the guitar.
Nah. He probably plays the harpsichord.
I love that he looks just like Hercules Hernandez from back in the day. Ezekiel. If anybody ever watched wrestling in the 80s and 90s, Hercules, that's who Elias's brother looks like, Ezekiel. Whoa! Codio just got ripped in half at the groin.
It was like, if I don't know what you look like, I imagine what you look like. And I imagine Luke being like 5'3", 120 pounds with black hair, but I know what he looks like now. Pickle's like, we had a husky named Cherub when I was growing up. Cherub, huh? That's interesting. That's kind of an interesting name for a dog. Cherub.
Sounds cool.
Is it just another name for like Cupids? Cherubs.
Yeah, I think so.
It says, now I'm going to go for a run after my shower. You should do that, Ayla. Don't forget to do that.
And then make sure the pizza man doesn't steal your money.
Yeah. And make sure you get on that 12th weed.
Whoa! Cody, move, Seth. Hit the ring post, it looks like. Maybe the turnbuckle.
Hurry, get there.
Cody tried to get to that hot tag, but Seth takes Randy, the birthday boy's head, clean off. Not really his
Anniversary
birthday,
boy.
but whatever you want to call it. It's his birthday in wrestling.
Ooh,
All
we
right,
got
here comes Ezekiel. Look at the power of Ezek. Seth's just too good, though. Too much experience. Whoa, spine buster. 1, 2, and Seth kicks out.
Seth's like, you can't do that to me.
Look at him hoking up. Look at him hoking up.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to hear Zeke speak? Look at the power of Zeke. Look at that. Gorilla pressed him over his head. Oh, Seth rolls from
Seth
behind.
Got out of it and then goes into
Riddle tagged himself in, though.
Oh. Took advantage of that, whatever it was.
Riddle with the kip up.
It was like, I need a face in mind when I talk to people. Like, Sophie, I imagine in my head, but it's rude, so I'll keep it to myself. But I was like, you defo need a cold shower. It was like a 15 more weed, right?
We got right around 12 minutes left. Oh, Riddle. That knee went out.
Might help with that big gay problem you got.
All right, Seth, all the way up top. This is always fun when Seth does these. He's making sure his dick's still in his pants.
That and his pants are still where they belong, because I'm pretty sure he got thrown with his pants. It was like, practice my wrestling career. Robbie's like, yeah, some good grass, LOL. Gonna pet it. But here says, Travis, who do you think was stronger between Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior?
Power for, like, just power, I would say Hogan. In certain aspects. I don't think Hogan would have squatted as much or anything, though. Like, just upper body strength, Hogan. Shoulders and arms. I don't know what they would have done in the bench, in a weight room or anything. But Hogan's just so much bigger. He's like a 300-pounder.
That's crazy. Was he taller than the Ultimate Warrior, too? I mean, the Ultimate Warrior looked like a big guy. But
oh, he was huge.
Compared to some guys. But some other guys, he probably was small.
But they were all on juice. All of them were. I don't know if the Ultimate Warrior ever picked up Andre and slammed him.
Ugh. Who did that?
Hogan.
Did he? Wow.
Yeah.
My partner, Trevor. Travis, I love you, no homo. And you want his hat, right? Don't forget about his hat.
Where can I get your hat?
You gotta love his hat.
Can I have your hat?
Can I have your hat? Can I have your hat? I'm gonna come there and I'm like gonna like visit you guys.
Hey, did you see what I found?
No, I didn't see what you found. Oh, you know what I found?
What'd you find?
I found my ugly sweater.
Oh, you did? Is it at your dad's?
Mm-hmm. It was in a box of stuff that I packed up and took out there that was in your way.
Yeah, that's good. You got it out of my way.
I know, right? What a nice person I am. Vinny Care says, I do remember when Warrior Gorilla pressed Hogan in their championship match.
Yes. And Hogan lost that match, and it broke my heart when I was a kid. I still hate that match.
Did you put some of your other... You gonna put your AEW
I need to put
one
that
in there?
hat in there.
You done wearing all those? You're just gonna put them away?
Might as well.
AEW might be able to get another one.
Yeah.
You could just wear. But the Raw or the SmackDown one you'll never find again.
Yeah, I don't think they're making those anymore. I'll have to look for that Raw one. At some point, you think it would pop up online, even if it's an old used one or something.
Right. Vindicator says that, and Ayla says, can I have your hat? I love your hat.
Can I have your hat?
Can I have your hat? What was it always about his Wi-Fi?
It's just Wi-Fi went out.
That's right. Bad stuff.
Lights and energy. Every second counts.
Vindicator's like, nothing is free in life, except oxygen.
Oxygen might be, think about this. Oxygen might be the poison that kills us.
Ooh.
So as we breathe, we would live forever, but since we breathe, the oxygen is what kills us. We're allergic to it.
That's almost like saying that Bob Ross was a serial killer and all of his paintings were where he buried the bodies. Happy little accidents.
It's creepy. Like that truck driver or whatever in the South that could draw all of his victims.
Yeah, that
But
black
he didn't
guy.
know all their names.
He was like that black guy, wasn't he?
I don't know what color he was,
killer guy.
but
I'm pretty sure that was him.
It was a man in the South.
Yeah, but he was like in his 80s or something.
Yeah,
or
he was an old
70s
man,
or something. Yeah. Piccolo says, "Oh, remember how you asked me a couple of streams ago about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul?" Yeah. It was like, no, but, and those conversations live rent-free in my head. Robbie says, "D, you're still alive, so the oxygen can't be that bad." It was like, I'm back, my Wi-Fi went out. Right? I'm sorry. Are you done with me petting you? I thought you were going to sleep for a little bit longer. You don't want me rubbing on you anymore? You're ready to go away? He's like, get the fuck away from me. Don't touch me anymore. I have shit to do. Wreak havoc and kill things.
Kill it.
Vindicator says, and because Travis is scaring me, it's a good time to call it a night. See you guys for Wednesday. Exclusive edition of Dynamite Sticks.
I'm going to hold my breath.
Bye, then. We'll see you on Wednesday. Robbie's like, KFC Wi-Fi, LOL. Robbie wasn't here for all of our fun Aaron stories. For all the AA Ron shit.
There's about
Robbie was
6
not
minutes
around
left of
during
this.
that time.
Randy ducked that.
People's like, well, you might have to watch both because some of the minor characters have backstories, and if you've seen them in one show, you might be missing some of it. So is Better Call Saul like after him? Like after Breaking Bad, or is it before Breaking Bad?
Is it a prequel or a post-call? What's a post-call called?
Sequel.
No, sequel's before. What's after? Just the next one?
Well,
a continuation? Part 2?
It was like if you know, you know. If not, you clearly haven't been here long enough, right? I haven't been here for 3 years. I know I have. Pickle's like prequel. Oh, so it's a prequel to Breaking Bad.
Oh, Swanton.
So if it's a prequel to it,
1,
that means you
2,
can watch
and
Better Call
3.
Saul.
No! Riddle kicked out. There's 5 minutes left, guys.
And it wouldn't matter the stories of those people because it would be the first time you would know their stories if it's a prequel. Or Robbie says, Kevin on the top rope. He was up there and then he threw himself down.
Just threw it like nothing.
Ayla says Better Call Saul is before. Hi.
So you can watch it first.
Hi. Did you eat
There he
food?
comes, the apex predator.
Or drink some
Going
water?
after Jey.
Oh.
Woo! Power slam.
Better get him. He's doing it again. Oh, Randy Orton's cleaning house on one side of the bad guy side. They have to at least let Randy Orton win, right? It's his 20th anniversary, for God's sake.
Although he could lose to one of the Usos.
That's true.
To make him more hated.
Right.
For the pay-per-view.
People's like, Jimmy is known as Slippin' Jimmy McGee, or as a lawyer, he's Saul Goodman. Like, it's all good, man. Saul Goodman.
Uh-oh,
That's
Seth
funny.
through the table? No.
Oh, he
put
punched him
Kevin-
in the eyeball.
He's going to put Kevin through the table.
Oh, my God.
He did 3.
Oh, the table didn't break. What's wrong with that table?
Good Riddle.
Rarg.
Riddle
Rarg.
saying, you. The Uso's going to try to get in there. Poor Jey Uso.
He's like,
Here it is. There's that DDT we were just talking about.
he's going to do it. He's doing it.
There it is. Patented DDT.
It's like you could watch in any order. It just gives backstories to some of the people in Breaking Bad. Pico's like, LOL, like anniversaries never matter.
I wouldn't watch that show if somebody paid me $1,000 to
Breaking
watch it.
Bad or Better Call Saul?
Either one of them.
I guess if the Better Call Saul isn't really all about drugs, I might be interested in watching it. But if it's all about drugs too, then I probably wouldn't.
There's an RKO to Seth.
Oh no! Oh,
Cody walked right into that super kick.
Robbie's like,
he almost went for that
stealing
stunner.
That joke. What joke? There was a joke?
RKO out of nowhere.
Oh, poor Ezekiel got the kick. Oh, he thought he was going to get the kick. And he got a knee to the face instead.
RKO.
Oh, an assisted RKO.
Uh-oh, look up top, look up top, look up top. Randy behind you. RKO off the top.
Off the top.
You might as well count to 100 because he ain't kicking out of that.
Get him. 1, 2, 3. Randy wins.
All by yourself. All by myself.
Luna says, I'm God now. Bye, Luna. Thanks for being with us tonight. Gothashibet says, hey, hey. And Neela says, personally, love Breaking Bad. One of my favorites. I could live without Saul. And Ravi says, Randy rolling tonight. And winners. Ezekiel, RK Bro, and Cody Rhodes' team are the winners.
Winner, winner, chicken
Randy
dinner.
Orton giving the big squeeze to one of the Uso
Was
boys.
the juice worth the squeeze?
I don't know, he won, so maybe. I have no idea, sir. No idea. Absolutely no idea.
That was a fantastic wrestling match.
Fantastical, sir. Fantastical. Fantastical.
I didn't even time
Pepper
that,
Owens
but it was
is
about
like, my neck, damn it.
25-minute match-ish.
Kat was very interested in it. It was like, it's not all about drugs. Either it's got a moral thing to say the story and build up. Sure, drugs. JVD says, have a great night, all of you lovely people. You too, JVD. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for some Raw. Appreciate it. Robbie says, Kevo definitely needs to feud with Seth. And Gothlesia says, goodbye. 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 Seth is very happy. He looks excited.
Seth loves what's happening.
He's very excited for his time and loves it. Pico says, see ya, JVD. And Pico says, I'm out of here as well. Yes, it's over. It is over. All you wonderful people, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Good night. See you later.
All right, thanks for watching Wrestling Gap, and we'll see you on Wednesday
Bye.
for AEW Dynamite. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.